fire on down there? I think you're on.
Oh,
Someone I heard a ding. It wasn't me, but I heard a ding.
Is it the beer page?
We are live, baby.
We are live, guys.
I haven't got a notification. Yep, we are live, boys.
We are live. I'm going to put it up here on the laptop. We are going.
Thank you.
We are rocking. Let's,
How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh boy, bud.
Hit the record button. Hit the big green button. Yep,
We are recording, Mikey.
Oh, snap.
Look out. Here we go. Hope everybody is doing well. Here we go. We are live. Guys, let's see here. Just setting up. We got something new going on for everybody tonight.
Sorry for the delay. All new equipment, all new location for the night anyway.
Yep.
Uh,
That is for sure, dude.
So I apologize for the delay. For some of you that are kind of late for you, we're sorry, but
Hey,
doing what we can do.
1 year anniversary, Mikey. Here we go, brother. Yes, sir. Man, this is going to be a pretty spectacular night, man.
A lot of guests, a lot of people coming in.
A ton of people inside here. This is going to be pretty freaking awesome. Get on notifications on. We are getting fired up here. Looking to see the chat room, guys. We got a whole new setup. We are live here at El Jardín in Manteca, California. Let's see if we can't find the chat room in here. Let's see. Where can we find the chat? Can we find the chat?
Where do we find the chat room at? We can't get the comments to come up. Give us a minute on the chat room, boys. We're trying, and ladies, and we're trying to get it hooked up. Want to send a couple shots out tonight?
We have
Dave Harbin, fellow BMXer from
everybody.
Visalia, brought us a couple bottles of peanut butter whiskey tonight. Want to say thank you for that. We appreciate it.
we got a live house, dude.
Yes,
This
full
is
house.
totally freaking insane.
Big John Rush brought us a 6-pack of beer that is just supposed to be off the chain. But we won't try it later because we are in a bar. No sense in bringing sand to a beach.
Right.
You all know how that goes. We have a lot of special guests in the house tonight.
We got a ton.
We got a line of people.
We got Flores, we got Dustin Hammond, Jason Silva, Caesar, John Rush, Al Roybal,
Pete Pasquale,
oh, dude, Pascal, bud. That
the
is
big, the big Flores, Gabe,
Yep.
the man. We got Matty Gomes or Matty Carter in here. Excuse me, Matty Carter in here.
Freaking, we're in it, dude.
We got Dave Harbin and his daughter Sierra from Visalia, which is nice. We got Aaron Goodwin in here, who was kind enough to help us out with all this stuff and setting us up and trying to make us legit to do what we're trying to do.
Trying to find the chat room. Trying to find the chat room.
We can't see any comments right now, but we're working on it. Trust me, our technician is top notch. I guarantee he'll figure it out for us.
Go big or go home, Mikey.
Exactly.
That's how we've been. Okay, yeah, buddy. Gotcha. Here we go. Got it. We are cooking with bacon grease right now, Aaron. Woo! What's up? We got Perkins, Gronbach, Kester. We got everybody and their brother checking in tonight.
One Eye Wonder, got the shirt on tonight.
You got it, man.
Representing Austin Perkins.
Just want to say a big thanks to all our sponsors. Answer
thanks.
S Squared, Mikey, you, Aaron. It can go.
We're done.
So what we're going to do is we'll add graphics as we go. We'll start putting up some graphics.
You got it.
So you guys know you need to buy some new equipment. Everybody out there.
It's coming Monday.
If anybody would like to donate to the Beer Budget BMX show, Thunder Midget 209 on Venmo, we would greatly appreciate it. Jordan Miranda checking up.
What?
Claiborne Answer.
Oh, yeah.
Trevino.
The missile.
Geske. I tell you what. Back to the sponsors. Reckless, Bummer, Fatty's Worms.
Gate 9.
Gate 9. All things BMX. Brian Wilson over there.
Melissa's hairdo.
Melissa's hair.
On point.
That's why they didn't have the show, Mikey.
Exactly.
She had a hair appointment. Big Paul, Chris Beers. Even though the helicopter's not ready, we don't hold it against them at all. One
T-Bone BMX.
Yeah, T-Bone got the wheels laced up.
Got the wheels laced up for Rick.
Wheels are looking
Yeah.
fresh, bud.
Dude, they're sweet.
Yeah, big thanks to Chris over here at El Hardin, dude.
Big thanks.
You cannot
And the
ask
staff.
the staff, the waiters, waitresses. You can't ask for anything more. Hey guys, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, get the notification. We can't do it without you guys, man. Honestly and truthfully. What you got for news, Mikey? What's going on this week, man?
Oh, man, this week, there hasn't been a lot going on around here, but Manteca had a big race last weekend, 36 motos, which
Big one.
which was good for the track, good for the town. Other than that, I mean, Roseville rushed tonight. I mean,
Roseville, 57 motos.
oh, Hanford. I had some of our riders went to Hanford this week, and they took their own. They didn't even have a bike with them. They went to their cousin, went up racing.
Yeah.
5-year-old novice in Hanford had 20 riders.
20 riders at hand. Hey, 5 and under novice. Semis again today. They had semis last night at Pal. Pal had 51 motos
No
last
joke.
night.
People are wanting to ride their bike. It's awesome.
Dude, it is. It's great, man. Halstead checking in from Reno. Cravina, what's up, brother? Heck yeah, man. We greatly appreciate it. Everybody, we're going to try and keep up with the chat room as much as we can. We're watching it here on the table. Aaron's watching it on the backup monitor over at the mainstream. We got some great guests.
It's gonna be a good night.
It's going to be a great morning.
Right.
With the roster we got lined up here,
It could take a while.
there has never been so many nag plates in one freaking building.
Absolutely not.
I mean,
Other than the Grands.
I might have to take off the freaking sweatshirt.
It's getting hot.
It's getting hot.
I'm already feeling it, bro.
Gmo, Grindle, the skillet's hot.
Yeah. Where y'all at, guys? Gmo, Grindle.
All right, so let's see. Let's get into some of the news here that we got going on. Some of the things going on. We had a couple of the topics that got sent in this week. Social media.
Really? On point?
Social media has been, oh my God. So Anderson Souza went and won the B main
Right.
last week at, I think Saturday.
Right.
It was over at Rock Hill. Okay,
Absolutely.
everybody knows Rock Hill, 400 plus motos. Weather was
Half-ass.
just, the weather was a shitstorm. He won the B main,
Really?
okay? And he ended up walking away with more money than 7th place in the main for Elite Mid. A lot of people were kind of concerned on that, man.
How does that work?
I mean, is that fair?
No.
Is that,
No.
I mean,
No way. Yeah, you're in the A main, you're making more money than everybody else. You're in the B main, yeah, you're going to get paid, but you can't make more than the guys in the A main. I don't care what place you got in. How's that work out? I mean,
I caught that a small whiff of it, and then the boys on Coffee Chatter, Tori and James, answered, "Get yours today."
hammered it down. Huh?
They gave the whole
What'd they
rundown.
say?
They're
were-
like, that's kind of bogus, man. I mean, nothing against Anderson Souza.
No.
And anybody else in the
No, he
game,
won. You
but
get paid.
30 plus riders out there, So that's just that was one of the big topics.
Right. Yeah. Actually, that's a hard one to swallow. I mean, what are you out there for if you're not going to get a paycheck? Especially if you make the A main
That's true.
or a good paycheck.
That's true.
So apparently, either they're not paying. You have a beer right there. Either they're not paying the A mains enough, or they're paying the B main too much. One of the two. I don't know which way to look at it. I mean, you could go either way,
Yeah.
but that doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know what the total numbers were of it, but I mean, that's still something to look at. I mean, I'm sure they'll probably maybe figure it out. Maybe mid-season to make it kind of fair.
It's new. It's still new.
So, but that last time they had a big rider count like that was in Phoenix, the first Phoenix.
Right.
But a lot of guys that were in the B main took diggers.
Yes.
So they didn't show up for the B main.
Right.
You
got to race Sunday to make sure you try to make that money.
Yeah, definitely so. Eric Philly, 60-day suspension. Hey,
dude.
Hashtag free Philly.
Right?
For stepping on somebody's foot.
Yeah. Hey. And you know what, Philly? I feel for you. I kind of been in the same boat you are right now. Yeah, it's ridiculous. There's no justification for it. The amount of time you put in that track, the amount of time I put in my track, and we still get treated like shit. It's not right.
Well, the crazy thing is, it started off as a joke.
Right.
And then
they were the joke between them, but someone complained.
So an outside person didn't like it, and they complained about it.
Right.
And Philly got the shit into the
how does an outside person have that much stroke with a team, the track operator, to be able to do that? Especially when this guy's donating into your track, he's paying some of your bills, and you're going to suspend him for 60 days?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm done donating after that.
That's kind of crazy, man. I don't. That's kind of weird. It's
doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't. It doesn't. So hey, free Philly. We're gonna send the basket around here at the restaurant. All right. We're gonna try and help out Eric.
Philly, you roll down to Manteca, bro. We got you.
We'll take care of you, Philly. Let's see. Oh man, dude, there's a ton of news. April 24th, got a Calabasas jump jam going out there in the Silicon Valley in San Jose. I really don't know where to start, Mikey. There's so many.
There's a lot of shit going on.
There's all kinds of stuff.
Check this out. Something.
Gotcha.
Something that we don't have on the paperwork. I walk in there tonight, and there's a guy at the bar talking to Chris, the owner, and there's a guy talking to Josh. I walk in, and all I hear is, "Man, they're talking about you over there." I'm like, "Well, what did I do wrong?"
Yeah.
I get over and talk to him. This is the guy who's known Jason Johnson since he was 7.
Jason Johnson?
He is a big supporter. He used to ride. He wound up getting hit by a car, broke his back, don't ride him. But he's a big promoter of the sport. He goes, I need to know how to invest my money to make BMX, not just racing, but freestyle, park, whatever. I want to make the skate park better.
Right.
When you figure it out, you let me know. I've got the insurance. He's a licensed contractor. He goes, I got everything I need. He goes, you let me know how I can help. And I was out of nowhere, bro. I've never met the guy. But he's like, let me know. Concrete, dirt work, whatever you need.
Right.
I've got the licenses. I got the insurance. Whatever we got to do, I got it. And I want to donate to make the sport bigger. Blew out of nowhere.
Talk about walking into a gold mine, right?
Exactly. I was like, dude. I said, you know what? Right now, I can't. First thing I said was, talk to Jason Johnson. He goes, I've known him since he was 7. I talk to him all the time. And I said, he can't help you? I said, we'll have to work on it. We'll figure something out. But I definitely will.
Well, I know Jason and Robbie Chapman, they're going to put together a cancer awareness jam up at Elk Grove on, I believe, May 2nd.
Right.
Up there. Usually it takes place over at Mosqueda in Fresno with Ryan Garcia and all them. They can't do it because the Fresno,
COVID.
They're still shut down. But, hey, Jason Johnson, we want to know why you're not here.
Right, Jason Johnson.
Yeah, you are getting called out, bro. You are summoned to El Jardín. We know you know where we're at.
Oh, yeah. Billy's mad. Billy's mad. I told him earlier, I said, we're not doing it from the garage. He goes,
Hey,
I win.
I seen the chat. I was like, bro, I'm on the freeway doing 90, son. Yes.
He said he wins, but you have no idea, bro.
Yes.
You lose
Let's see.
inevitably.
So, hey, you know what? That's good. You know, we've been to a lot of Jason's jams.
Yes.
And he puts on a hell of a show. You know, really gets together, especially with the little kids in the sport.
Right. He's,
You know?
and he's really good with those kids.
He does a hell of a job. Former pro.
Yes. Former, still a badass.
He sends it.
Oh, no doubt.
He sends it.
No doubt.
Jason Johnson, you know it, brother. Let's see. Other kinds of news here coming up quick so we can get to our guests. Ukiah, Rusty Bowl, they're going to be holding their state race up at Oak Creek on the 24th of this month with the Tangent Pro-Am. That's going to be on a Sunday.
April's a busy month, boys and girls.
April's going to be heated.
I hope you've been saving your pennies because it's going to get expensive.
We went through that a couple weeks ago with the DeSoto swing.
DeSoto, Lemoore, Arizona.
The whole thing. Arizona.
Yeah.
Speaking of Arizona, we're going to Kingman.
Whole different track.
We're loading up the trailers and the Modi. We're going to be there.
Different track. Be a good thing. Spread the love.
That's with Las Vegas getting canceled.
Right.
And that's going to be the second week of May. We're going to be down there at Harry Larry's track, High Desert 66. Down there, which is cool. A different track, you know. Yeah, we're going back down to Arizona, but they got another venue.
Right. Something different.
We've been hitting the 300s. 300s have been tight on the West Coast.
Oh, shit. 432.
432 over there in Rock Hill. The 306, Chris Allen, DeSoto, the Big Top. Big shout out. Another great sponsor of the show.
Chris Allen asked me, he messaged me earlier after I posted my post. He goes, well, what do I got to do to get there? I said, teleport or beam me up Scotty. It's the only thing I could come up with from Texas.
Beam me up Scotty.
He liked it. It was cool. It was funny.
Hey,
but yeah, he was trying. He made an effort.
Chris Allen,
absolutely.
Hell of a guy, dude.
DeSoto, Texas.
Gotta love him.
The Big Top.
Let's see here. Let's try and get through some of these. Okay, we talked about Ukiah, going to be at Oak Creek next week. Next week, we got Powell and Manzanita. Double weekend.
At Powell, yes.
Coming off strong. We had a little bit of a break, and here we go. Everything in the fire.
Very little bit of a break.
Everything is in the fire. It's going to be nothing short of a national. A couple weeks ago when we were at Lemoore for Bakersfield and Antelope Valley.
Yep.
160 motos, Mikey. State weekend. 160, 151.
Dude, top that. I thought when I was doing the Manteca track, doing the maintenance, we had 101 and 81 on a weekend, and we were the shit for a long time. Can't touch 160, 151.
Dude, you can't.
No one can touch that. That's awesome.
Ashley Box checking in. 916 Elite Reels. Ashley Box. Check her out. She has got some great videos, and she does some awesome edits, guys. Make sure you guys friend request her. Get on Elite 916 Reels. She'll take care of you. You guys got to do a sponsor video, or you just want to do a little edit for yourself, hit up Ashley. She'll hook you up. Perkins is going to be in Reno.
Good luck with that PBR event, Austin.
Hey, I tell you what, dude, One-Eye Wonder.
We got you right here, bro.
Great. Hell yeah. Bierman, thank you, Bierman. I appreciate that. Rush is checking in. Marcy Davis, Double Bar Davis. Putting the compound up for Owen up there at the house. Good stuff. Aaron Getsky checking in. Burgess, thanks, Burgess. Appreciate the gift package. First Decade BMX, big supporter. Polly, yes, we are in a bar. We got a bar to sponsor the show. Believe it or not.
Come on down, Ryan.
Come on, Polly.
I guarantee we'll be here when you get here.
Alicia Barrett, Boomtown. Hey, Alicia, one of the day ones of the show.
Yes.
You know what? Big shout out to her. They're going to be sharing state weekend up at Chico. So we're going to have Chico, Boomtown. That's another double weekend.
Right.
Double weekends, bro.
It's the only way to get it done.
I mean, god dang.
Jordan Miranda wanted to let us know about his big clinic going on April 10th, which is a awesome clinic.
Jane, oh yeah, Jane, we're in a bar, Jane.
People, if you can make it down to Bakersfield for April 10th,
Iron Lion.
It's a fundraiser for suicide awareness.
BMX Sharks checking in.
James on here? What?
James is on here. Well, we got some Sharks in here. Yeah, we got some Answer S Squared riders. We got a couple of Answer S Squares. We got
S Squared,
Alpha Factory at Rush.
We got Turn 3, Riff.
We got everybody and their brother in here.
Well, we do have Alpha riders in here, don't we? What the hell?
We got a whole bunch. Yo.
What's up, Banana Hammock? There you go.
I tell you what. Valencia, what's up, Valencia? Big Nick. All right, guys. Hey, like I said, we're going to try and keep track of the chat. We got a lot to talk about.
Thanks,
Jay
Luke.
Price. What's up, Jay? Jordan Miranda, April 10th, big clinic going on at Metro. All proceeds. Oh, you know what? You know what, Jordan? You see that?
Yes.
They're doing the jersey thing.
I didn't see the jersey thing.
They're doing a jersey auction for the suicide prevention.
Brooke jersey.
That Brooke and Nick and Jordan and Rachel are doing at Metro.
Love it.
Where's my phone?
Love it. That's awesome.
You know what? Thanks for reminding us, Jordan.
Jordan, you were the man, bro.
Let's see here. Okay, here's some of the jerseys that this is from earlier. This is the going price starting, and they're bidding on them. Elise Willoughby's 170, Barry Noble's 120, Brooke Crane was at 200, Connor Fields 420, Villa Vegas at 100, Jordan Miranda at 100, Joris Daudet 120. Oh, Daudet's got 2 jerseys.
Sweet.
He's got another one. Oh, he's got one with the French flag for 100.
Thank you, pros, for putting it out there for these people for this
Joris
cause.
has 3 jerseys.
What?
Joris donated 3 jerseys to the suicide prevention. Cam Larson 100, Mason Hayes 100, Nick Long 250. And this was from a couple of hours ago. So I'm sure it's changed and it's amped up. So I took a screenshot of it earlier. So a little bit behind on that. But
the live jerseys are on GoFundMe. You guys can make a donation if you want to bid on it.
Parents, little kids love pro jerseys.
Oh, bro.
You will make
pro?
their day.
Dude.
Easter morning
Oh.
with a Joris Daudet jersey?
Yeah, it's going to be rough for us tomorrow, isn't it?
You know what? Amazon delivers. You get that jersey, Amazon Prime it. Okay?
Yeah.
Shit.
Thank you, Jordan. That's awesome,
Lydia
bro.
Gibbs.
That's good stuff.
Poli's drinking at home. No, Michelle Alexander. Our wives are not here. We are under wraps.
We didn't let him out tonight.
Luke Ute.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luke.
Big Luke with the new.
Annalise Solano. Nah.
Nah.
You know what? Hey, big shout out to Annalise.
Why? What happened?
She got the big article in the Pool Mag.
Oh,
this week.
she's right. She did. Absolutely.
So
Congrats.
Annalise Solano, so swaggy.
Nah.
Yes.
And, you know what? Bobby Conley got a little shot in that magazine, too.
Bobby Conley.
Absolutely.
Got
Yes.
a little bit of love over there for the cartel. Meacham, what's up, Mike Meacham? Brad Isaacson. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay, Miranda. Yes, currently we have live jersey auctions going on and a GoFundMe account set up on Facebook. Facebook pages and Instagram bios for the jersey
George, you're
auctions.
right. Absolutely.
You know what? Maybe we can get old Fabio and Hammer Hammond to donate a
jersey, yeah.
You know, maybe
For
not to put him on the spot.
donate a jersey for the
Suicide awareness.
Suicide awareness. Pick a one.
Jason Johnson, he's in there.
I know you guys do.
Becker.
There's a bunch.
Zach Loftus, thank you, Zach. Appreciate it.
We'll put it up for you. It's all for suicide awareness. Be a good cause.
Definitely.
If you don't mind, I mean,
we just found out.
Sorry.
It's all right. We know people. We can make it happen.
Yeah, we can make it.
Let's see what. Stella Sinceri made the J&R page in Pool Magazine.
Well, she should.
Dude, I tell you what.
Chick is bad.
Princess wore it's the braids.
Chick is bad, bro.
Stella's a beast. Okay, big shout out to Stella.
Who's she training with?
Jake Smith.
There you go.
Matter of fact, Pete knows about Jake Smith.
Yeah.
And Nick Liu with our Grands tour back in 2014.
Yes, that was very interesting.
It very much was.
The outfits they wore were kind of comical.
Oh, dude. Donate a Hutman Pro jersey. You know what? Polly, get on it. Hutman don't need it. He don't fit in it anyway. He's got the dad bod.
He's got the dad bod? Come on,
bro.
Hey.
I gotta give Huffman crap anytime I can.
Oh, yeah. But he
gives it to me, too.
You see who's watching?
Jim Seavert, Hacksaw. Hey, one of the day ones. Hey, you know what? Big shout out to Jim getting out of the hospital, dude.
Yeah, thank God, bro.
Last week, hey, We had 3 people checking in from
It was brutal.
hospitals.
It was brutal.
We had Roy Ball with broken ribs, Hacksaw, and we had Kester.
I'm not so sure about the Robo injury because you know what? I've seen him twice this week, and he ain't hobbling, he ain't wimping. I think it's just another. He wanted to be he wanted to feel like a part of the crew, the convalescent crew.
Well, I think Roy Ball was laying on the floor, and Lydia just did like one of those Asahi moonsaults.
People's elbow.
The people's elbow,
Dumped him.
the Macho Man Randy Savage off the corner.
Absolutely.
And just said, dude, I'm tired of your crap.
shit.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's coming.
You know what? It's our time.
It's freebie time.
Yeah, exactly. Hacksaw going back into the hospital probably. Oh, come on, Hacksaw. Don't rain on our parade like that, man. That's not cool, dude. You're an icon, man. You're indestructible, Hacksaw. You can't. Whiskey and duct tape.
There you go.
Okay.
A little peanut butter whiskey, some duct tape, you'd be golden.
Shout out to Dave Harbin on the peanut butter whiskey again. But
Big shot.
Daniela Hammond.
Who? Danielle Hammond.
Daniela Hammond checking in on Big Brother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dustin, your sister checking in on you right now.
Yeah, dude, checking in.
Want to see where you're at?
Let's see. Okay, we already talked about doubles, the state races. Powell putting up big money next week, $1,000 for not pro, my bad. Expert Opens.
Expert Opens.
For 3 days.
Yes.
Expert Open.
Dustin Hammonds will be there.
G, bud. Flat pedal pull.
Dustin Hammonds will be there on flats.
Vic Beam.
Vic Beam, you in?
KJ,
Come on, bro.
KJ.
Oh, KJ will show
Or
up.
Taco Head. We'll fire up the Hack Shack factory jet. We'll put tires on that son of a bitch. Come on. All right. Mark Jackson. Cardoza's checking in. Riser's checking in.
Robert.
Oh, you know what? Hey, big shake-up in the points, Mikey.
For team.
Bike shop.
Oh, look who's showing up.
What's up, Big Chris?
We got the owner of the
What's going
Hardins.
on? Big shake-up in the point. We've been talking about it every week.
Right.
J&R, Sharks, 510, Black Widow.
Right.
510 squeaked up to the top spot by 12 points on Sharks.
They come through in Santa Clara, or South Carolina.
Dude, I tell you what.
No doubt.
Hey, this fight, this battle.
All year.
It's a barroom brawl.
You know what? It's like that because they are dead serious. They know exactly what they got to do. You cannot show up to a national without your team because you will get behind.
You are showing up. Cato, Vicario, Angus.
It's on.
Guns are blazing.
It's on, bro.
It's like BMX Tombstone.
It's the Gatling gun.
I'm your Huckleberry.
It ain't no six barrels. It's a Gatling gun, bro. It's all out.
My
all
God.
or nothing.
I seen the points update today, and I was just like, 12 points.
12 points. Dude,
But
you can spit on 12 points. Nothing.
You could.
Not right now. You can't, though.
You can't sleep. You can't sleep. We got the Louisiana swing coming up.
Double
It's
back
just like
back,
how they,
yep.
Just how they did in Florida. You know? So how's Louisiana's going to be hotter than Mardi Gras for BMX, bro?
Yeah. It's gonna be on point.
Tell us more about the cash. Okay, so there's James, there's $1,000 up for grabs. Expert Opens. You have to run Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday, and then they're going to take your highest points or lowest points. Valencia, I know you're in the chat room. If you could elaborate a little bit more on it, and then they are going to have a Expert Open Dash for Cash, $1,000 on the line. So
Come on, Hammond.
So we got
Anthony.
Dustin's looking good.
Anthony, come on, bro. I know. Come out of retirement a little bit.
Come on, Pete.
One day, bro.
Hey, unload the GTO,
$1,000.
Let the goat eat.
It's a new set of back tires for your car, bro. $1,000.
Uncap the header, son. You know, Vicario, he gonna bring. Hey,
Exactly.
Hey, ass, gas, or crash.
Ass, gas,
or crash. Okay.
Absolutely.
We're in prime time. We can do
Yeah.
that.
Don't be screwing around, bro.
Hell
This
yeah.
is real.
Justin, thank you, Justin. Appreciate it. Much love, Justin. Think of it like total points. All ages, James. All ages. I got a feeling we're going to be seeing the entertainer.
You think?
And
I have no doubt.
Caesar. Caesar's got the clear. You got the okay, Caesar?
Y'all clear to ride?
Are you cleared, mustache?
Yeah, we'll see him in Santa Clara.
Hey, we'll have the mustache on here a little bit later, along with Jason Silva, Dustin, Pascal,
Anthony.
Mr. Rush, Roy Ball. Win all 3 days, and you eating good, son. Heard Terry Tennant with a 48-14 is strapped.
48-14.
Damn, hold on,
dude, you're a beast.
Hold on. Let me go put the compression pants on, son.
Don't miss a beat with that one.
Where the hell? Brewskis, Chris.
Brewskis, he says.
Whiskeys, it don't matter. Caesar is cleared. Oh, Mom checked in. Caesar's cleared.
Mama said.
Mom wants some of that money, son. Oh.
Mama Flora said it's okay.
Heck yeah. Love the commentary. So did Morgan. Hey, put it on the green, Getsky. Let's see. What else we got here? We talked about Bay Area. We talked about the points. Powell for the Open. Hey, a lot of controversy coming out of Rock Hill, bud, going into them corners.
Supercross has got some bullets on there, or some targets on their back right now.
I think Valencia's been holding some safety meetings with PJ O'Brien, Bella Hammonds, and O'Bramer.
I'm thinking he might want to be careful because he might have one on his back too, just because he's associated.
Well, I tell you what, if I can get to Valencia, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, he ain't going to show up.
I'll have the GoPro on, and we'll talk about it in staging, you know. But turn one going to get hairy. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hairier than a district mom, I tell you that. Shit. What do I have to do to buy a shot for you both? You don't have to, Cardoza.
Oh.
We could just make it happen, bud. We got the show sponsored, son. Vicario checking in. We got the points races tight. Unfortunately, biggest races of all time. Had some injuries and couldn't come full force. Hey, you know what, James? Season. Hey, you would think
Not even close.
You would think we're getting ready to go to Grands, Mikey.
12 points? You think so?
Every week we talk about it. It's
yes.
It's a dogfight. You know, it's like
Absolutely.
You're ready to go to the parking lot and see people fighting. But it's a lot of district parents fighting. Because, you know.
All the factory dads.
Just factory dads are going crazy on that. Hairier than it, yeah. Don't quote me on that one, Shannon.
Please,
Michelle.
Please don't.
Better hold your tongue. But we will get shirts made.
They're coming.
It'll go toward a good cause. Trust me. Honestly. Okay, we got. Yeah, you know what? And talking about, you know, with everything that happened down there at Rock Hill. Okay, you know what? Hey, is what it is. Racing deals. Okay,
right.
But now you're a lot of people have been talking about the rivalries and waiting for it. I think last week put the nail in the coffin, and you're going to have those rivalries now.
Someone put a post up this week. Greatest rivalries of all time. Did you see that?
But it went like 300 plus comments.
Exactly. I think right now we're getting ready to come into our own rivalries. I mean, we have so many kids that are so fast and are battling so hard. We're getting ready to have our own that are going to go down in the books.
15, 16 ladies between Roldan and Hammond. You know what? Hey, the door was open. Bella went for it. You know what? Luna rewound the tape and had him bolt in the trailer, according to Facebook. And so, because we all know the weather.
Right.
It was raining and everything. You know, washed her tire out before she actually made contact with Manuela. But I still think, though, it
was coming either way.
It's
no guarantees, but yeah.
Just outside looking in.
Right.
Outside looking in. PJ O'Brien's a beast.
Oh God.
You know, looked from the live feed, outside looking in again, and from what I was hearing on all the social media, looked to go for the kill shot on Cedric, and went down, jumbled it up. It slowed Cedric down. PJ went down.
Still podium.
You know, but I think, yeah, he could have washed out. It was really wet out there. Slowed Cedric down. New leader was just all hyped up like he was about to lose his virginity, and he lost it in turn 3. And Cedric's on the chip, and ends up on the podium.
And whoever you were that was in the front, we apologize. It was nothing personal, but it was yours to lose, and you made a mistake. That's all.
Hey, the adrenaline had to be pumped.
I'm in front of these two. I'm in front of these two guys. Holy shit!
And
I
you're
gotta
at
go.
Rock Hill, and you got the rider count.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a match made in heaven. It just didn't work out.
It's like WWF pay-per-view, Mike. That's it. Okay.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
No, nothing personal. We ain't trying to pick on
Travis
anybody.
Cooper, thank you,
But it
Travis.
it was a missed opportunity. That's all.
The bike of the year is too stiff, Valencia. Got to regroup. Walski. Hey, Riser, I want to say thank you for not washing your truck to give us this awesome weather to be able to ride this weekend.
Is he actually moving? Wayne, are you actually moving?
Riser, are you really relocating, dude? Because
I thought it was an April Fool's joke, and it was
we
the
wanna
first.
know, dude. We're putting you on blast. And then, go into now the other one with Cam Bramer and Adams, 1720, 61 riders. It looked like Adams didn't get the gate that he usually gets.
Right.
It could have been, it was
Shit
wet
happens.
out there.
Shit happens. In the story.
You're putting down some horsepower.
They are, for sure.
Bramer did, in racing, whether it's bikes or any kind of racing, cars, hey, you're protecting that line. I know a lot of people called it as a controversial call.
Right. Did he really move over or not? But yeah.
I've seen so many videos and clips and still shots. Like, I still take it as a racing deal, man. Like, honestly. He didn't take him out.
Right.
They kept it clean, protected the line. The speed 17 and 20 are carrying they're sipping, son.
Exactly.
They're getting it.
They're roots and turns and everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even no question. They're fast. I mean, it was and 5 years ago, or actually 7 years ago, it would never even been a call. It would never been a question because you could do what you want to. You're in front, you go where you want.
Yeah.
Now the rules have changed a little bit, which is
standard expert racing right there. Valencia chiming. Yeah, dude. You know what? It was elbows out. It was textbook. You got to do what you got to do. You got to protect your. You got to
protect your line. Yeah, exactly.
Protect.
Exactly.
I
got 20 feet to go. I'm not losing now.
It's race, and especially if you're in a contract year or a contract.
If you're
week,
a sponsored rider, period. I mean, that's your job.
If you're in a contract week like I am every week, I'm doing the same damn thing.
Here we go. Yeah.
Okay, just to say, Christian Gabois, I was there along the fence in the last straight. Bramer was clean. The other guys tried to make a line that didn't exist. Yeah, hey, you know what? Hey, I'm cool with it. I of course I wasn't on there, but outside looking in at all the videos and everything, it's just dude, the race. It was racing.
It was racing. It was good racing.
I didn't, whether the call legit or not.
Yeah.
But I was pumped.
Hey, I didn't look away. I wanted to see.
I tell you what.
Because they were on it.
That's right. Robbie Chapman. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. Travis. Yep. Yeah. Speaking of that, Travis, when are you going to start doing some rubbing?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Dad's
out there.
Other than your girlfriend.
Yeah, dude. Shoot. Robbie Chapman just gave you guys a shout out not too long ago with you and Johnson putting on the Cancer Jam up there at Elk Grove on the 2nd of May, bro. So we actually have some people that want to sponsor that. Right? You got the information on Mikey?
I might.
He usually does. That's where he keeps all the good info.
I pull the good shit from
That's
somewhere
where
else,
my
but whatever.
At too.
And his contract.
Dude, the contract's on a post-it note. Might be on a napkin after tonight.
No, I think we might have to go a slide a week this time.
Oh, I have my things. There we go. Too legit to quit. Okay, Riser, you still ain't freaking answered our question.
Yeah, are you moving or not?
Yeah, dude.
Match.com, it still sounds like an April Fool's joke. Sorry, bro. Just got to know.
Yeah, Match.com, we don't have factory riders.
No.
Okay, so getting back to back to the PJ O'Brien and Cedric thing. So now that kind of adds to it because now you got Cedric it's like Cedric versus the world. You got Cedric versus Ronnie Kim versus PJ O'Brien.
Dude,
But
battle.
a three-way.
Battle.
But
You got to pay double for that in Vegas.
And you know what? Ronnie Kim wasn't there. But I know they were changing shots over there in Phoenix a couple weeks ago between Cedric and Ronnie. The hot dog bandit.
The hot dog bandit.
The hot dog bandit still undiscovered.
Love it.
Undiscovered.
As awesome as that is, the bad part about it is that people were really getting butthurt about it. Dude, it is a freaking raw hot dog. It's not going to hurt anything unless you eat it. Yeah,
they taste good.
Well, yeah, that's
They got
really good
hydrates
for you.
and nitrates, and you can go catfishing with
Lips
them.
and assholes.
You could do that too. But I mean, you know how it goes.
It is what it is.
Hey, anytime, Robbie.
Absolutely, Robbie.
Much love, Robbie. Fuck cancer. You know it.
Exactly.
Riser's here to stay. Thank God. Okay, Wayne, you can go wash your truck.
No, don't tell them that.
Well, we're not racing tomorrow.
It doesn't matter. It
The
rolls
Easter
over.
Bunny's still going to come if he washes his truck tomorrow or not. Okay?
He better, because if I don't get candy anymore, I'm going to be pissed off.
God, shit. Hey, that's the truth. Okay, so another one of the big ones was on social media was, should they just do away with the 30-foot rule and last straight?
As much as I've always hated it, they probably should.
We're going to throw that in the chat room too, guys.
The thing about that is,
throw it in
though,
there.
it's a 30-foot line. There were so many kids for so long. They got such a good gait that could be an 8 and 1 before 30 feet, and not even flinch. But honestly, if it's 30-foot line, it makes it a race, a legitimate race. I mean, not having that guy come. If everybody's got to be 30 foot, if you can't get out in 30 foot, then it's on you.
Gotcha.
But I don't necessarily still like it, but it does make it a little bit more equal for everybody.
Well, half the time I can't even get out of bed, Mikey. So
I hear
30-foot
you.
rule. What about last straight though? What about last straight?
Dude, if you're in front, you get to pick your line. That's always been. You could be a traffic cop. You just do your left or right, whatever.
Zigzag.
If you're in front, you do what you want.
Hey, you control the race.
Exactly.
And
you should have been in front of me already.
I could see keep the 30-foot, make it a race. Chase is a race, and last straight, do away with it. You know what? If you're second, you got to come up with a game plan and juke and jive, and try and get them to second guess on where you're gonna go.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it will make the race is a chase to get it done.
It makes it legitimate. And you know what? I'm sorry. If you're
Take a look, make sure there's nothing.
No, it's good.
if you're in front, you do what you want. I mean, and I hate to throw him under the bus, but Melvin Shadrick was the king.
Yeah.
He played traffic cop. He beat you to the corner, and he did this wherever he had to keep you behind him. And you know what? It worked. But that's your right. You're in front.
I dig it. I'm all for it. I think it would be cool, and it would definitely freaking amp up.
Valencia, stripes on the last straight are coming soon. So you know what? That right there, yeah. Most tracks aren't going to do it.
All right, Valencia, are you talking about locals or are you talking about national in general? Nationals in general or locals too, Nick? Keep the 30-foot rule, ditch last straight, Harley. All right. Wayne's going to put pegs on his bike.
Yeah, that's nice. I don't blame you.
But is blocking mean the best racer wins?
No, it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, James. And you know what? In all my years of racing, mountain bike, cars, BMX, the best racer doesn't always win.
No.
Doesn't
happen.
It's just that's racing.
Doesn't happen.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
You know, you got the guys with the horsepower. You got the guys that are set up for the corners. You know, some can get down the straightaway, but once they get to the corner,
Whole nother game.
Hey, goes like hell down the straightaway, but it won't turn for a son of a bitch. I had one of those cars. I had a shit ton of horsepower.
Couldn't turn for shit.
Hey, it won't turn for a dog shit, bud. I was like that container ship in the Suez Canal. Couldn't turn for nothing.
Couldn't turn for shit.
You know?
Exactly.
Dead serious.
Yeah, I agree. Let's bring Anthony on.
Nationals, it will come out soon. Only leave it subjective, so as long as be patient, show the movement. And that's only happening with stripes. Gotcha.
I'm a
All
parent,
right.
show me the movement, and that's only happening with stripes. And I don't agree with it because I'm swerving for
Last
sure.
straight sometimes makes a little bit more interesting. Yeah, hey, last straightaway, hey, it made it interesting last week. That's for damn sure. Burgess get rid of both.
That's it. And Jeff and I have talked about this several times. I mean,
Yeah.
we raced our whole lives without him. And you know what? It was racing. You knew that. Either you get a gate and get in front, or you don't win in a story. I mean, you can make passes and all that, but you have to be able to ride. There's no. I don't think it will, Jim. Tell you the truth, it'll work about as well as the first straight stripe does. I mean, unless the right person's watching,
There ain't
no one's going to call it.
There ain't no guarantee. Well,
No.
because sometimes they're watching, sometimes they're not. Usually they'll watch because they know it's coming.
Right.
You know?
On a regular race, they're not even paying attention to it.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it was a rivalry, yeah.
As far as how, like, the age groups for
Right.
30-foot last straight,
Right.
yeah, it depends on who's all loaded up. And then
9 novices are going to get no attention.
Yeah, and it's
16
like,
experts are all over it.
they'll go and they'll see a gate, and it's like, oh yeah, we better. They got every official watching everything, you know. So to kind of get away from that,
They call it when they want to, Nick. They don't call it all the time. And we've seen plenty of occasions where they don't call it when they're supposed to.
Yeah, they don't call it like they should.
Yeah. And you still like the 30-foot rule? Or you didn't like it, Mike? I'm not sure what that. I grew up without the 30-foot. Oh, no, so like, yeah, exactly. We didn't do a 30-foot rule. You get a gate and get out, or you don't in the story.
Hey, big thank you to
I think,
everybody.
Gabe, you need to drink more.
Everybody
You got a driver.
tuning in right now.
You need to drink more. You got a
Hey,
driver.
like, subscribe, share
They
it.
got peanut butter whiskey.
Like,
Okay.
subscribe, guys. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in. Hey, let's get to our guests. Oh, how are we gonna do this?
We'll start with the hippie first. Fabio.
Oh, we need a chair.
Maddie's going to get up and give us. There's a chair right next to her.
There's
Yeah.
a chair right next. For Pete.
We need a chair over here.
We need it for the guests.
We got a guy here that's been racing his.
Got to keep the camera.
This guy's been racing
All
his
right.
whole life. I mean, granted he's only 27.
All right. So we're gonna share mics. We can advance mine.
What are you? 27, 28, 27, 28. 28. Hey, he's 28 years old.
Man. Slide in. Oh, okay. So you're gonna share. You're gonna share that one.
Okay. We're good.
All right. So share that one.
trying, I'm fat.
You and me, we'll share this one.
Yeah.
Pete, there you go, brother.
Yo.
We got the hippie Fabio.
Peter Anthony Pasquale. Anthony Peter Pasquale.
Yo.
Fabio.
What up?
Everybody loves Fabio.
Especially district moms.
They do.
The guy's got the body of a Greek god.
Just ask him, he'll tell you.
I remember one time when I was young.
You remember that far back?
A long time ago.
Before Nom.
Oh, yeah. Before COVID.
Before COVID. You weren't young before COVID, bro.
That's true.
Anyway.
Pete, what's going on, bro?
Nothing, man. Just working.
How's everything going?
Everything's going good.
Yeah?
Just working, training, riding my
I
bike.
tell
No,
you-
working on my car.
Wait a minute. What are we training for, Anthony?
The goat is looking awesome.
I'm just training for fighting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
UFC, bro.
We'll see.
You got somebody waiting in turn one or what? We're going to get the whole shot and waiting or what?
Well, I can't hit nobody on the track because I'm a nice guy, so I'd rather do it in a cage.
We got to change that up real quick.
Yeah, Mr. Pasquale is going to be a fighter now instead of a BMXer. Is that actually kind of cool?
That's the plan.
I watched the training videos. I mean,
I
you're
watch
on
it.
point.
Gets me pumped up.
Oh yeah, I want to go beat someone up when I watch it.
So what do we got going on, Pete, with the BMX scene, man? Kind of like on the fence right now.
I'm done.
Make it done, huh?
I'm done.
I probably won't race another race for at least 10 years.
I
For at least 10 years?
I tried to buy his bike 10 minutes ago. He wouldn't sell it.
So we're looking.
Vet Pro.
Vet Pro.
Hey,
there we go.
Where's the sticky note? Let's get a contract.
Hey, I want a contract for when you come back.
Yeah.
I want the contract.
Okay, because I'm not racing unless it's at the pro level.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I don't
want the
ride my
contract.
bike for fun. I don't race for fun.
Yeah.
I want you on my
I'm
team
just
when you come back.
competitive, so if
We're
I
ready
do
here.
ever ride a bike, I got to
Well,
do it
I seen
competitively.
the dogs are in shape.
Oh, the dogs have been in shape forever,
The
bro.
dogs are.
His dad and them, they train their dog. Their dogs are fit.
Dog
bro.
fucked me up today. I crashed because of my dog on the fucking bike.
Yeah, you gotta.
At least got stuck
You
in
gotta
the
put
wheel.
it.
fucking
You gotta
over
put
the
it.
bars.
You gotta put a chip
Right
on that
before I
horse.
came.
You went OTB?
OTV.
Not even racing?
Not even racing. That's why I'm like,
come
I'm definitely not fucking racing. After that, I'm like, dude, crashing in the street, I'm not gonna go to the track.
So let it be known when Anthony Pasquale comes back to racing, he's on Hack Shack team.
Oh yeah, dude, guaranteed right there. So Pete, what outside looking in? Okay, so all right, you know you had a big run with Von Southen.
Oh yeah,
Right here, supported you greatly.
he's the man.
You had some great runs, hooked you up. I mean, even before Von Southen, you had some great runs. We had a great trip to Grands in 2014.
Poker.
But yeah, Jake Smith. Let's see if Jake's checking in or not.
I haven't seen him yet. I haven't seen him come up yet.
He's still trying to digest that chocolate milk signing in Arizona.
That was a good time.
Dude, we talk about it weekly, Pete. So, what do you think on how everything's panning out with like last year and how this season's kicking off with what you've seen and the years that you were in there? I mean, you've held some pretty hefty titles, you know, been on some stacked friggin' teams. So, what are you seeing? What's sticking out?
What's sticking out is the pro class is still stagnant.
Yeah.
There's not enough pay. I would be racing if it was lucrative enough.
Uh-huh.
You know, I've been racing for 20 plus years, and it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a lot of effort trying to get home from work, make it to the track and whatnot. So when I see guys like, let's say just Nick Long, for example, those guys still doing it, the young guys, 1-2 years in a pro, I feel bad.
Yeah.
I feel bad for they're such talented people. So much effort that it takes to compete at that level, and they're not getting rewarded.
All right.
And it pains me. That's why I had to leave. That's why I don't want to look at the sport no more.
Right.
It's because I feel bad for these guys, man. And like, you put so much time into it, and just to get broken off with injuries. And when you get broken off with injuries, who's watching your back? Sponsors aren't paying for that. Come on.
Yeah.
You don't got a job to fall back on. You're a full-time BMX racer.
Right.
So to me, you know, like, I got nothing but admiration for the guys who still do it, because they don't have to do it. Like my last injury, I got broke off in practice. These guys
Right.
get broke off in races. You know, it's just like, man, good for them. You know, just
Right.
I appreciate the effort. I see what they're doing. It's one of the hardest things you could do on the planet, in my opinion, is being a professional BMX racer. You got no real coaches. You're doing that all your damn self. You know, and
Yeah,
man,
as far as finding on like what you got to pick up on like that little bit that you might be missing.
Yeah.
You know, and having that somebody to say, hey, you know what? I think you need to like you're skipping a pedal here. We need to work on that.
Yeah.
So as far as like the coaching for the pros.
yeah.
You know, there's a handful that have it, but there's a handful that don't have. Well,
Yeah, for
more than a handful. That
For the
don't
most
have it.
part, most pros are their own personal trainers, and there's a lot of trial and error for them pros themselves. They've been racing since they were 6.
Right.
So, you know, they put a lot into it, and there's not a lot of backing behind it. So when those guys get to that level of being professional and competing at that high level, it's a real fucking effort, and a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's top experts that are really close to that, but they don't ever take that extra step of, you know, not going out to that party and doing those sprints and
Right.
whatnot to get to that level.
Right.
Like anybody that's been a top pro, they'll tell you what it really takes to compete at a high level, and it's not easy, you know.
Well, hell. I mean, we were all there together in 2014.
Yeah.
When you were killing it.
Oh yeah, that was a really
And,
good year.
dude,
14 was a good year.
You were killing it at Grands. And
I
just
won every lap until the main.
Right at the end, dude, you were suffering cramps.
Yeah.
you're cramping up because of what you were putting your body through.
Yeah.
And you're a physical specimen of
Yeah.
of what a pro needs to be.
Yeah, but
You
that
know,
was still
I mean,
balancing
honestly.
out training, work with racing.
Right.
It's really hard to find that balance. So even though, like, yeah, I've worked really hard, not getting those hours of sleep, those months and weeks leading up to those races,
Right.
it's real easy to be depleted.
Yeah.
And besides, I was trying to spin a 43.16 out there when those gears were still working. So I think all that kind of came into play with my cramps. But,
Yeah.
you know, I couldn't dedicate 110% to it, but I did what I could. So cramping, I still suffer to this day randomly. I'll walk down I could get up right now, I'm a cramp. I don't know.
I get out of bed
Oh,
and I
your
cramp.
boyfriend's watching.
Which one?
Robert Delaney.
My nigga.
Exactly.
Robert
Exactly.
and Delaney's not here?
Delaney's a good dude.
Just chimed in. He thought I was missing something. Had to get in here.
I see that guy on a weekly basis. He's doing good.
I love Rob.
So what do you think? Do they need an outside sponsor?
No.
Like, to get the pros to get paid more?
That
To
could
make it work?
Do you know what my weird
make it
idea?
work?
I've had this weird idea forever. I got this weird idea.
It's the Beer Budget BMX
Okay.
show. Pete.
We're weird.
We are weird.
Pro tax. $1 or 50 cents out of every gate practice, every race, every membership. 50 cents out of all that, put it in a pot and start putting together bigger pots at each of these races. Imagine all these local races. Come on. We got hundreds of tracks, thousands of racers. If 50 cents out of their membership or their gate fees, their race
Entry
fees,
fee or whatever.
all goes to USA BMX and they do it correctly and make it only for the pros,
Absolutely.
that's a big budget that could be generated by the community itself.
The track pays $1 per rider right now, so $1.50 is.
That's what I'm saying. A 50
Absolutely.
cent pro tax.
Are you kidding me? We're finding this out now.
I've thought about this for years.
And we've been in the garage. Why didn't you come by the garage? I got tools. We could.
I never was invited.
We could have worked on the GTO,
Dude, everyone's
bro.
invited.
Look at my
bro.
text messages. This is the first time Mike invited me.
Bro, dude, just show up at the garage. Be like, hey, what's up?
Honestly,
I'm
I figured
here,
I'd run into you at the track. I could ask you first, face to face, but
That's what I think would
That's
work,
not
Rick. That's what would make it more. I think that could work economically.
I
Dude,
think
a
it works.
Pro tax.
I
A pro
agree.
tax.
I agree.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. 50 cents per rider, so the track loses 50 cents per rider.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
They don't even have to lose it.
We
They
don't
can add
make-
it.
Track operators don't make money anyway, but that 50
That can
cents
make
is not gonna
that can make
kill
a
them.
big pot for each of these nationals or each of these pro-am events.
Pro-ams, yes.
You know, that's a couple of $1,000s each tracks could generate and get it for
I
the
think
pros.
I think it should be more for the nationals, not so much the pro-ams, because the pro-ams are,
Well, yeah, well-
are operated by individuals.
Yeah, yeah,
but
definitely.
For the nationals, because I know firsthand, you win in Reno,
Yeah.
$300 freaking dollars.
Yeah.
It didn't pay for your racing,
Didn't pay
your
for
hotel,
shit.
It didn't pay for shit.
Yeah.
It's like I still cost me money to come. I won.
And I
It
still
cost me money.
had to go to work Monday.
Riser says that taps into his sushi fund. Vicario says that's not a bad idea. Katrina says that's a great idea. Dude,
Digging it.
that's a freaking awesome idea.
Digging it.
Yeah.
ABA ain't gonna, or USA BMX is gonna fly with it, but
That's
we-
why I
we can
never
work on
really
it.
cared about it.
we can
But
work on it.
But dude, the payout.
those would be real payouts.
50 cents a rider. dude.
432 freaking motos.
Motos. And how many riders do they have?
And you take.
And that's just one event.
I don't know.
That's
I
just
don't-
one event.
Well, yeah, that's just one event.
Yeah.
But you had everybody else been pulling 300.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody else.
Right,
But
right.
close to it. DeSoto 300. Phoenix has been in the 300s both times we were there this year.
Yeah,
Damn, that's
I
deep,
like
bro.
it. I like it.
Boom.
Dude, you know what? It makes so much sense. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
But
Pete's gonna be back next year because of the pro
the,
tax.
the money comes in. Yeah, he's back.
Show me the money. I'll fucking train again.
Where's Jim?
Goddamn.
I'm doing it for $300.
Fuck no.
I don't blame you.
Fuck no.
Because you get broke off too many times to make it worth that kind
Yeah.
of money.
You get broke off in
one
practice,
Dr. Bill,
broke
you're
off
done.
in race.
All right,
Wow.
USA BMX is greedy. It's a solid idea. 828 riders in Phoenix. The last time we were there.
$1,600. $600 for one day.
That helps. That
For
helps.
one day.
That helps.
One day.
Well, hey, on top of the pro entry fees that go
Yeah.
that go into it.
But
Well, I'm talking
that-
about in
that-
general too, like local races,
Right.
Local
But that-
practices.
your guys'
you know?
entry fees, you guys never got your money back. I mean, because I remember way too well, especially watching you and Josh. 50, 60 A pros.
Yeah.
Josh
And
Owie.
you guys win
should be here.
$300?
Yeah.
How did, I mean, the A pros, double A pros are winning twice, 3 times that, and they have half the riders.
Yeah, they would put our money towards
Double A.
for the women too. because they complain about not having the equal pay and whatnot.
The
And
women
a
don't
lot
have
of
the
our
riders, and I get that part. But
Yeah.
the AA, they should have their own. I mean, we're A Pro. We have the riders. We get paid.
yeah,
Why are we paying these other guys? I
It's
get
the
it.
organization.
Absolutely agree.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, dude, ladies now, ladies right now.
That's a
son,
whole other story right now.
Get you some of this.
Yeah.
Son.
We got some women groups right now that are off the chain.
But I tell you what, you know what? Between Verhagen and Reynolds and Willoughby and Crane,
Skittles and
you know,
they're all coming.
they all got a target on their back with the new ladies that are dicing it up right now, you know. But damn, Pete, that hits. That's a hell of an idea.
I don't know what the hell you've been waiting on.
I just focus on training. Not worried about the politics or economics.
Yeah.
You know.
You're doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
But something like this, on a platform, we can throw it out there. You never know, it might help.
Well, people just got to talk. People just got to keep talking about it.
Yep.
Oh, Vicar.
Because everybody keeps saying outside sponsors. I'm like, it's not going to work.
James is calling
We
out
had them. We had
Valencia.
Yamaha, we had Wave Runner, we had Suzuki, we've had them all.
Remember that?
And you guys
But
still-
not only that, bigger payouts will attract more of the public. Just
Yeah.
in general, like, wow, that guy won 10,000 for a race. Then more outside companies are going to look at it like, oh, there's something going on here.
Right.
Now
Then
what-
more people will be more likely
Now
to get
what
on
about
board.
how okay, we all know how last year went, okay, and then Tangent went and put on the COVID Cup.
That's the only reason why I stuck around racing the past couple of years is because Tangent Pro-Ams. Literally. That's the only reason why
They
I
actually paid.
raced. Yeah. It's fun, and they paid.
Tangent Pro-Am's coming up, Pete. You gonna blow the dust off, son?
Sure not.
Put a jersey on you.
Oh, wow.
I'll even
thank
autograph it, son.
Vicario threw Valencia
Yeah.
on the bus.
What happened?
Let's see.
Vicario wants to know, what do you think, Nick? You ran a track?
Nick don't care about pros.
We know that.
He charges pros to practice. Come on, man.
Oh man, dude, killing me.
Yeah.
I'm like semi-vet pro.
I showed up one time and couldn't
I'm
practice
getting
because I
there.
didn't have cash on me.
Damn.
Is that illegal? Is that the fag?
Looks
Oh, I
like
thought it's fag. Sorry.
Jason Silva's got contracts in his
go.
back pocket. He's signing people. He's signing people left and
don't
right
care.
tonight. Danielle's cracking up.
I charge everyone. Get it correct. Yeah. Well,
I get, yeah.
No
yeah,
discrimination.
Dude. She's waiting for Big Brother, bro. Hell yeah, dude. I get charged.
loves her
I
brother,
get
bro.
charged double because I'm ugly. But damn. You know what? Hey, you know what,
It's
Pete?
not late.
That
That's
dude.
bedtime.
Man, that's a big one, bud. That's.
Not to bring back
Hey,
pro
well,
racing.
Hey, I got
Saturday,
it. I got
bro.
it on here. We're gonna bring it up next week in next week's show.
Well, look how many people quit racing just because it's not worth it. There's so much talent out there that's stopped riding a bike.
Right.
And it
think of all
sucks.
the pros that are gone.
Yeah, it sucks. There's
don't
so
ride.
many good guys that could still
Well,
be
just
racing right now.
locally.
Yeah, locally and just all around.
Yeah.
Like, shit, you could think of 100 different pros that
Top of my head.
that could win a main any day if they were, yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yes. Right. That's just quick.
Well, always out there riding his jet
Delaney
skis
Vet
that he
Pro-
won a
Delaney
couple years
Vet Pro.
ago.
I mean, there's
You know.
3 guys that I see.
You know.
I see
Yeah.
2 of the 3 of them on a regular basis. And
You know.
Yeah, they could compete.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
they could have competed.
Yeah.
They could have stayed competed.
If they made
Everybody.
money.
Yeah,
If they
everybody
made
could
it,
have.
Make it worth their while.
Josh
I agree.
Hoey.
Oh, show.
Josh
Show next
Hoey.
week.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's in SoCal this weekend.
He's on like a union vacation or something.
Mama said we were going to
Yeah.
SoCal, so he went
Well,
to SoCal.
I wouldn't argue with her.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah. But,
Why would you?
dude, what else you got, Pete? What's in the mix, bro? Are you gonna go on the list, dude, with Street Outlaws with the goat?
Hopefully.
Dude,
Time and money, man.
put it up, dude.
I need more money.
You gonna
I need
hook
more
up with
time.
Bodie?
If they paid more, we'd already be there, right?
You
Literally.
did hook up with Bodie over there in Oakland and get over there with the 405
I need
for
some-
Grand's weekend.
I need more
with
money.
the goat.
I need more money.
We
I'll
can
get
hook-
smoked right now.
We'll get a trailer.
Baby
Get the
steps.
Baby steps, literally.
get the 2-step.
It'll be 2-step
Wind
too.
it,
It's
wind
a
it
whole lot
up.
cheaper to build a bike than this car.
Oh god.
And now you really know.
I'm balls deep into this car,
Exactly.
man.
Well, you're ball deep in the bike. Don't even sponsor, but
Hey.
but no sponsor in the car.
Hey.
It's got fun.
Leave it to Justin. All right. Hoping that BMX Sharks and 510 come down to a tie and they could have a cage fight that Rick can announce.
That'd be good.
Let's go.
Caesar versus
Yeah. I have been getting my vocals back.
Caesar versus who? Who do you have to
Who,
fight?
who do you got, Makosa?
I'll call Howard. I'll get
Who
signed.
you got on
I'll be
5K
the
in
base
your
team.
team? You have Silver, right? Oh, Santi. Okay.
Sante? Okay. Well,
We could do like celebrity death match, BMX style. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Well, damn, Pete. Hey, thanks for coming on, bro.
Yep.
I appreciate the insight, bro. But Thunder Midget has to wear.
man, bro. I
Hey,
love you.
Hey, James. Dude, hey,
Thanks for staying.
James,
Thanks for
I
hanging
will
out.
do
I
it,
know
dude.
a little later at your
Do
bedtime.
not tip me, bro.
I'm usually
Hey,
in bed by 9.
it's gonna be fit and snug, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Gonna be fit and snug. Thank you, Pete Pascal. Hey,
Dustin Hammond just
what-
blew up your daughter like
what-
any business.
yeah, she deserved it.
What are you doing here? Do you BMX anymore? No. So why are you here?
Hey,
Dude,
just
classic.
Hey, she's the only one supporting Dad. That's why.
Hey,
She's the only one supporting Dad, dude.
shit's
Hey,
overrated, bro.
everybody else is at the tool shed right
Shit's
now.
overrated. Yeah, Ricky don't give a shit.
Hey,
I know
dude.
he's home because Jason's home.
He's home. He's playing freaking Fortnite.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey,
Is that what you call it?
hey,
Fortnite?
whoa, hey, Gate 9, Billy,
Billy, Big Billy at Gate 9. Here we
making an
go.
appearance. Hey, California, Answer, big sponsors of the show.
Who we gonna do next?
Use BM Mexican for 25% off over at California, over there in Atwater. Let's bring the ham
Bone. Come on, Dustin.
Here we go.
We gotta get
Our next guest. Dustin Hammond, welcome to the show. Answer S Square Factory. But
Are you still
You
on
know-
answer?
Of course,
You know what?
of course.
you know what? Where?
No, look at that.
No, he just
He's
he had,
walking his boyfriend
yeah,
out.
he had to go take a he had to take a pee break. He had to,
Yeah, he's walking his
dude.
boyfriend out. He's good. He'll be back.
Answer S Square Stables in the house. Dustin Hammond, a big supporter of the show.
Big supporter.
John Sawyer, not so much Blake. Blake don't know nothing about it.
Hey, John is all
John
in.
just slides. Well, you know who actually? It's actually really not John. It's brother Craig.
Palmer.
Craig Palmer.
Palmer.
He's the man. Shout out
Palmer
to him tonight.
is dude. Watch, he should pop up there any minute.
I can't believe he's not on already.
No,
I'm kinda surprised.
he probably is because the chat room's been going crazy.
He's got to chip in at some point.
He does. He's always got something because you know what? He goes and throws Medley under the bus, big time.
Which is always fun.
It's a great
Your sister
freaking
wants to know
time.
What you got to say, so she's still busting your balls here. So.
Jeez.
Danielle, go to bed. It's past your bedtime.
Doesn't she have a test to do tomorrow?
Don't me tell you. Don't me
I
tell
mean,
you.
it's Sunday.
has-
It doesn't matter.
Dude.
She's got to be
I
behind
have
on
no
homework.
idea. I got no idea what she does out there.
Man, Dustin, welcome to the show, brother. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
Absolutely, thank you.
Oh, dude, I swear, yeah, dude.
I'm stoked. I'm glad to be on, to be honest.
You're stoked, shit, dude.
I was at the track yesterday, or day for yesterday.
It was hot, dude. We were sweating.
No. The day after you left. The day who shows up? Who was there?
No, I was still
Hammond.
there.
Hammond and Chad
Chadley.
and Chad.
I know.
And you left. Oh, you did leave.
I was there
Dude, the aftermath.
because Chad didn't post my bail from 3 years ago over there at the drunk tank. Chad Downing.
The aftermath. These boys were freaking getting it.
Really?
I mean,
Are they fast?
And we started pulling up numbers. He's like, "Oh yeah, 34-second laps
Really?
on flat pedals. On flat pedals.
You know, I vaguely remember a flat pedal challenge.
34 seconds.
We have this.
There was a
I have.
Didn't,
we don't have a video, but
didn't
we recorded it.
Didn't you show up to Grands on flat pedals and cruiser?
Again for the second year in
Just
a row.
out of off the couch,
Yes.
Couch.
I think-
he was out of the bed, bro. He was on
beanbag
the
chair,
couch.
eating Cheetos.
Exactly.
Probably
naked,
the last
That a
4
boy.
grands. Probably about the last 4 grand.
Yeah. And last year was no different than the first 3.
Yeah, James, I'm gonna need a business card for that bail guy. I kind of got a record.
Yeah, right? There's a few of them, but we don't want to talk about that right now. We're talking about Dustin Hammonds.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
34
want. I
second
don't
lap.
want to steal the show with all my
34
friggin'
second laps
handsomeness.
at Manteca on flat pedal. Very impressive.
So Dustin, what's going on, dude? I mean, I'm talking like everything in general, from Grands to your college scholarship at Lindsey Wilson, to life now, life before, riding for dad over there at Bicycle Concepts.
whole
Just
thing.
well, I mean, dude, you are. I mean,
Yo, what's up,
dude,
Zach?
Dude, you're. Oh, that's Loftus.
Yeah,
dude.
Loftus chipped in.
Dude,
hey, I
hey,
may be out
dude.
there tomorrow to ride with you guys.
Dude, Loftus got like a new ride with somebody.
Yeah, some
guy. He's
That
out in
Silva
the,
dude,
That
right?
Silva dude. He's in the parking lot
that
right now,
sketchy
dude.
guy.
He yeah.
Does something with roofs or something? I'm not really sure.
I don't know, dude.
You got a couple fast kids on the show.
Hey, Loftus used to be able to send it.
Oh, Lobster still sent it. I saw
Oh,
him last weekend.
I'm sure he still will.
He sent it last weekend, bro. After
Give him a
7 years
couple
off the couch.
sessions.
Shark boy,
Couple
Shark boy,
sessions.
Shark boy.
He
That,
never got any bigger
Rush.
until last year. Yeah.
all right,
14-year-old riding next
So-
to XL.
all right, Dustin.
Who's that for?
What?
Yo, man, you want
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm good.
Thank you. All right, Dustin, what you got, dude? Lay it on the line, dude. Just flat out, dude. Tell everybody what's going on and why you are so badass.
Oh, come on.
Like, look,
I
hey,
just
dude,
ride my
you- hey,
bike.
You're
I
in
just,
teammate case again?
You're-
Okay, fine.
I just ride. I mean,
Whatever. If they're both,
it
then whatever.
depends. Zach can't make it. That sucks.
Scoot up a little bit closer for the mic.
scared.
Okay.
We got rules. We got like there's like
You got to be like
we got-
on the
yeah,
mic.
Yeah, you got to be on it, bro.
All right. So where do you want me to start from?
Okay,
Grands
so
last year.
all right.
Grands last year?
Well, maybe
All right.
rewind more of that.
More?
All right.
More?
Well, you know you
He
had.
killed it the 2 years before.
Well,
that.
I know, but you know what? Let's go back to Grands with him and Pettigrew
Oh.
and the bicycle concept days.
Okay. So.
You know.
Okay.
And-
Bicycle concept days. We'll just go through. That was my first year back. I think I was 13.
14.
I think I was 13.
Dude, you were fast.
And
No.
I made the main at Grand somehow.
Off the
And,
couch again.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't training that year. I was just riding, having fun.
None of us train.
And then,
Rush.
and yeah, I don't know. I didn't know anybody at the time. I was just riding, and I somehow made the main. And since Pettigrew made that move on Richmond, and I
You're
somehow
coming into turn 3 hot.
went right through all of it and picked up the win at
You
Grands.
got him. You just threw him for a loop because he was talking about the other Pettigrew.
I know, I know.
Awesome. Way to go,
But
bro.
the same
Way to go.
same move. Same
hey,
move.
Those little zingers get you every time.
Exactly. He's like, no, not that one.
We'll
Awesome.
get there.
Hey,
we'll
no,
get
hey,
there.
hey,
Awesome.
racing's
Yeah,
racing
you were
because
great
it's
at-
all
and you won
badass.
by what, that?
Yeah, because I sat down.
I remember me and your
Tugis
dad-
was right there, man.
me and your dad and Chad sitting in the stand, and they're
Yeah.
like, who won? No
Right.
one knew.
Yeah.
That was what? What year was that one? Was that the year before, right?
That might have been like 2012.
2012. Okay.
That was 2 years before me and Pettigrew.
I know. I'm fine. I'm good. No, but
got people getting
that
on
was
in.
like by quarter inch you won.
We gotta check
And everybody in the stands like, well, who won? Because they never announced it.
No,
They
it
never
was
said who
close.
won. It was. It was
We
video.
went back and looked at the camera, and literally it was like maybe a tire.
It was
and,
crazy.
I
Your
got-
dad was losing his shit.
Yeah. And I was just super stoked that I came out of the last corner in first.
You didn't wreck.
But yeah. Luckily, it was a very short last straight.
Yep.
Otherwise, Tugis would have got me for sure.
That was awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
I just remember your dad like losing his mind in the stand. Well, who won? No one announced it. And finally, they never did announce it.
No, I think Chad ran down.
Right.
And I told Chad, and he went back.
Yeah.
And then
they never announced who won that race. But it was so close.
That was a big one.
Then
Yeah.
the next year,
The
Okay,
year
so
after.
The year after that was my first year on Tangent. Got picked up by Tangent.
right?
Tangent. TJ Johnson.
I think I
Pelton?
got second. I think
You
I
guys in
just
there?
straight up got second
Right.
that year. And so nothing big there. And
Still,
then
still a
still
great race.
Yeah, I've
Paul-
always had really good results. And then the next year was the Pettigrew one you wanted.
It's not the.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
not. Hey, it's not. It's not. It's not the one I wanted, but that's the one we were getting ready to fight.
Yeah.
We were getting ready to throw down, dude. It was like gonna be like
I was pretty bummed, you know. It took a couple years, probably before I was over it, and it's something that comes up every year for grands. So,
Oh, absolutely.
I remember this past year, it came up again, and I always have people that send it to me like, bro,
Remember this?
do you see that they're posting this still? And I'm just like, it's a part of the sport now. Like, what can you do? I can't be upset at something from 6 years ago. Like,
You can
Some
be, but
move.
there's no point.
what's the point?
Right.
Like, it was so long ago. Nothing's gonna change.
Oh, hella long ago, 6 years.
Yeah,
It's been a day or two.
yeah. So
a cool minute.
that happened, and then what was the next year? I think the next year I got second again. So I had like 4 nag 2s in a row or something. I don't know.
And then we went flats.
Hey,
Then-
you
no,
know what?
then
You
I
know what they
finally
say
got
about
it.
Nag 2 on No
That's
Holds
right.
Barred.
That's right.
Yeah. And it was the year least expected. It was the year I got hurt. I had no expectations.
Ankle,
I had no, that was my Nashville crash. So I had
Oh, that was
my
the big
ribs,
one.
my collarbone,
Right.
my lung, everything.
You and Makiba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I just fell by myself.
But you were,
He
you
was
got a
next to
battle.
me though.
You got
We
a
were
battle.
going 1-2.
I tell you what, dude. Yeah, you and Makiva had a couple of battles. I remember the one.
had,
I remember the one in Rad Canyon. I was there.
Oh, man.
He went to go and whip you, and you ducked
The one
and
in
you did
Utah,
the
yeah.
stretch and turn 2, bud, and he went straight over the top.
That-
and
yeah.
it was just like
I don't know.
game over.
I don't know how that happened because
I
remember.
I got respect for Makiva. I love Makiva, but
oh,
goddamn,
Makiva's
but dude,
awesome.
that shit was rad.
It was, I think I double manualed or something. It was like a pull manual, and he pulled doubled, and somehow I think his elbow was on top of my shoulder.
Oh.
Or something. And when we went down,
It was a burner
there was
in
no
two, bud.
landing, so.
It was skill is hot.
Yeah.
Skill is hot, yeah. Yeah.
My class has always, it didn't matter where you were, whether it was me and Tugis, Bobby Worth would mix it in
Right,
sometimes. I don't know what he's
No,
been up to.
let's go back. Christopher Blevins.
Christopher Blevins.
I mean,
yeah.
you guys battled.
Michael Bandy.
forever. Oh, Bandy.
Like
Yeah.
when we were young.
Yes. When he was the king of the bobbleheads. He was the king.
Yeah.
There was no one that bobbled more than he did.
Wh-
And he still was just
Yeah.
hammering
Back on the
everybody.
challenge days, we had Dougie.
Yep, Dougie
Man.
Butcher.
Butcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many people.
It's crazy on how many people that are still around but aren't in it. But
Yeah.
and it's crazy
They're still
that
very
a lot of
well
people
known,
that
and everybody
that
remembers it.
left, but then like came back within the past 2 years though.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, I've been here since back in the sport since '04, and I've seen people come, leave. Once it's in you,
It's hard to
you
let it
cannot
go.
get rid of it because
Yeah.
he was done for a while.
Yeah.
And he came back. I mean, a lot of it, he still lived at home with his dad, and the pressure was there. But he left, and then there's guys like Roy who should have left a long time ago. And just
Roy
don't keep
Ball, that
coming
guy.
around.
They-
But
his contract's up tonight, from
Roy
what I
been
heard.
for a while, bro.
Michelle Sanger sent me
is
the
it.
email.
Did she? No, I didn't know if you got it or not. I got the same one.
I did.
But the people come, go, and you just can't get it out of you. If you've ever really loved this sport with everything and that's all you wanted to do, it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
You can leave it, get away from it, but if you come back to a track one time, it's like, oh, I can do that. I can still do that. I'm in.
I mean, it just takes one session.
That's it.
Get one session before you go back to a race. That's all you need.
Justin knows all about that, bro. One session, he's like, okay, I'm
That's
back.
typically what I've been doing the
One,
last
one
few
gate
years.
practice, like I'm good. I'm dialed.
Oh,
Let's go.
shit. Danielle says she might come back to racing.
Let's
I'm
go.
not buying it. The hair's too long. The makeup will get messed
Her
up.
fingernails.
Her fingernails will get broke.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know,
Danielle.
hey, we
I
need
love
I've
you,
already
girl.
tried.
Hey, we need a girl in the Hack Shack squad, Mikey.
Oh, hey, you want to come back? I got you. But you got to come back.
Hey,
100%.
we still got answer escort backing, just like Big
Exactly,
Bro.
just like a
okay,
brother.
so hey,
Yeah.
I will
You can
make
ride the same ride
I will
your
make a
brother
phone
does.
call to Palmer real quick. You know,
Palmer. Hello.
is that Palmer calling you? This guy. All right, so Dustin, let's go to Grands last year.
Oh, Jesus
Last
Christ.
year?
Okay.
A couple months ago or the
you're-
year before that?
Grands a couple months ago. That's when you rolled up with flats and cruiser, just like
Yeah, I did
straight
it
off
2
the-
years ago too.
And 2 yeah, but what?
Last
wait,
2 years.
Wait, why was last year so big?
I
was that?
almost won. Dieter's pass.
That was Nick
Dude,
Dieters.
but that was a
But it was
That was a race, bro.
They
That was a
straight-
good
hey,
race.
They did the whole like camera shot, and Dustin shows his shoes like wearing Vans.
I'm wearing Vans.
Vans sponsorship, Vans Jerry, Dustin Hammonds
Hey,
could
that'd
use a
be
new
pretty
pair.
tight.
That would be cool. Your slip-ons are looking kind of war, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll hook you
No,
up.
that was a race, dude. I mean,
But
all
he
the way
was
to the line.
hey,
Yeah.
everybody,
You knew it was coming.
I knew he
you
was
can only block
coming.
so many lines. That's what I told somebody. There's two lines at least. You only block one.
hey,
Pick
but
it.
but the
That-
big the
his
big
high-low was butter.
Legit.
hey the big
They
thing
couldn't have gotten
the
any
big thing
better.
is though is Dustin don't run cruiser. It's like
Sure he
hey,
does when he wants to.
well, it's like hey, dude. Well, when you got John Sawyer, you know, it's like hey, you got a cruiser. Let me put this together
Which
for you
one do you
real
want?
quick. You know,
Yeah.
Just because of who he is.
yeah.
You show up off the couch on flats and win and get seconds. I mean, at grands. I mean, you can't ask for any more.
Hey, I show up off the couch, I get ibuprofen.
I got to get ibuprofen to get off the couch.
All right,
Danielle
so
says her class misses her.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
all right, so
I just
Dustin, let's now here. This is a big one, and this is great having you on the show for this because of having a lot of local kids. Ricky, you know, my son, got Caesar, a handful of other locals that are in the mid-high school range. You got the scholarship to Lindsey Wilson,
Yeah.
but you killed it in downhill mountain bike, bro.
Right?
So, how is that? You went, you got your education. You're EMT now. You worked some part time over at Robbie's Bikes in Stockton. Robbie's Bicycles.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Another sponsor.
The guys over there.
But so, for a lot of people that don't know, how does a BMX scholarship go? Dude? I mean, how was it?
Yeah.
Was it awesome? Was it like
Yeah,
something
so-
like because a lot of people don't. They're thinking, oh, I got a softball scholarship, a soccer, a baseball, football. A lot of people don't think a BMX
There's
scholarship.
never been one until the last 5 years.
You know,
6 years.
so
Something like that.
and a lot of people with the shows, Mikey, you know, that we follow, haven't really had a rider till tonight. Thank you, Dustin. Knowing what a BMX scholarship, what it entails I mean, how was it? Like honestly, like
I loved
dude,
it. So-
I was jazzed.
How could
Mike
you not
was
love it?
jazzed.
Dude,
when
I was pumped.
You signed with Lindsey Wilson, and I mean, damn, here you are. I mean,
You got
killing,
to race BMX, got to
still
race
killing it.
downhill.
Yeah. Downhill.
I'm a
mountain
big
bike.
downhill fan.
That's
More than I am
that's-
BMX.
That's one of our
I-
freebies. It's better than our
We
freebies.
we sit in the garage a lot watching downhill.
Right.
Okay.
That's our
pretty
freebie, bro.
badass
It's like,
stuff.
oh my God, you get to do it for nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, how was it? How did it go? You know,
So-
you went over there on a BMX scholarship.
Yeah.
You did BMX, and then you ended up doing mountain bike too.
Yeah.
So how did it come about? Like honestly, because
Okay,
a lot of
so-
people aren't. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm
It's-
sure a lot of viewers don't know.
It's very rare. It's small, right?
Very small.
There was maybe 5 schools at the time when I was looking at it.
Right.
When I was a senior, because I played baseball in high school too.
Right.
But I didn't really want to pursue it. I had injuries from BMX that kind of left me off the field, especially my junior year. I think I played 1 game junior year.
Right.
That's like your most important
Right, I
recruiting
remember
year
that.
of baseball.
Yep.
So at that point, it was like, where do you go?
Right.
And then you have these BMX opportunities. So, you know, you have CMU, Colorado Mesa. You have Fort Lewis in Colorado. You
Right.
have Lindsey Wilson, Marion, Lindenwood in Missouri. So there's schools out there. Honestly, as far as the application process goes, it was pretty easy. Like it's not like you're applying to UC Davis over here, or like a big school like Harvard or something. So
Right.
you apply. Typically, you have a decent GPA, you get in. If you have a really good GPA, which I was able to maintain through high school, your academic scholarship is going to be pretty good. And honestly, the athletic scholarship comes by pretty good too. And especially when I went through, it was damn near 50-50. So
Really?
I went through the recruiting process. I visited the schools. Going through the recruiting process, you know, Marion is the school with all the titles. They have all the individual titles. They have all the team titles. So that was where I was going to go. And then I visited the 2 schools. I visited a few schools, but it was always Marion or Lindsay.
Right.
Visited them, and I just felt at home at Lindsay. It
Right.
just, something felt different. It just felt better with me, so that's where I went. And honestly, it's what you make it. If you're going to go over there and plan to just kind of do your own thing, and you're on your own, so you can either throw off your classes and blow off practice, or you can go to all your classes, you can go to practice, work out, and do what you want.
Like you're gonna
Yeah.
class. I mean, come on, bro.
Exactly. I didn't. It was rare.
Dude.
It was rare.
Yeah.
I mean-
You know, it happens, but it was rare.
Very rare.
Is it too late for me?
No, man.
No, hell no, bro. You
Yeah,
got
I
it.
can
never
get,
too
get,
late.
get the scholarship and go vet, go like Masters vet
They're
pro.
looking for 41, 45 extras right now.
Dude, thank God.
Don't jump.
Yeah, I loved it though. And then to also be able to dabble in
It's all
the
about
mountain
you.
biking aspect.
Which, now, how much
Was-
was
Now,
that?
yeah, now how,
It
how
was-
now how did that come up with? Okay, because you got the BMX scholarship.
Yes.
So how did the mountain bike thing come about?
So
Because you're badass. 'Cause
I'm not
I'll
really
sign off on
sure.
it.
I'm not exactly sure if it's a requirement or not, as if it's like a part of your scholarship. The way it was brought to me was it's kind of like an option, but personally I wanted to do it anyway, so it didn't matter to me. I went into it.
That's our guy.
I had a loaner
That a
bike
boy.
my freshman year. I don't even know who I got the bike from. Somebody the coach knew. I think it was a former rider. Maybe a Santa
probably
Cruz
sucked.
hardtail.
That's why.
And
It's like I don't need this bike.
I,
How hard tells that if you're
You know,
going
yeah,
back,
dude.
it-
no,
I can't
it's
I can't remember for
Dustin.
sure.
Anyway.
Dustin's
But, you
gonna
know-
send it.
I struggled for a while, especially in slalom, because you're going from these wide open corners to these 2 feet tall,
Right.
in and out corners.
Was that a short joke?
But only if you take it that way.
Okay, all right, cool. No, I'm not butthurt at all.
And it
Carry
was
on.
awesome. As you get comfortable with that, you hop back on the BMX bike, and your skill level is like
The carbon.
through the roof. Your
Really?
corners, your bike handling skills. As a rider, you are so much more well-rounded.
Because a lot of people, and then like on my side, known because you know doing BMX and mountain bike.
Yeah.
You know the mountain bike pretty much takes care of it for you.
Yes.
You know you just kind of got to control it.
Yeah.
The BMX bike, you
No
gotta
forgiveness.
be. Hey, 8 seconds, son. Okay,
Yeah.
pretty much. But and I remember when you were doing it, and Mikey, this is back way before we did the show. That's back when we did bikes and beers on Friday nights in the freaking garage over there at the Hack Shack, and talking about you and your downhill races, and on how good you did.
From nowhere.
You know,
Yeah.
You didn't do mountain bike before you
No.
you know,
My freshman year was my first year on-
Yeah,
on mountain bike.
you never did any of that.
Yeah.
You know, but man, dude, to get out of the box from BMX to go and do mountain bike, because I follow a lot of mountain bikers.
Yeah.
And doing the downhill, we've been to Sea Otter.
Been to Sea Otter.
Okay.
We're supposed to be an exchequer in a couple weeks.
You know, so what is it? What can you? I mean, aside from your bike handling skills, what can you say that separates BMX from mountain bike? The extremes, the intensity, the adrenaline rush, in general. How can you separate the two?
Mountain biking's pretty damn fun.
Dude, it
Nothing
is.
against BMX, but when I got into mountain biking, I was like, I don't even want to ride my BMX bike anymore.
But
It was, it was
Right.
amazing. It was so much fun.
you just get to run over shit.
Yeah.
You plow through stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, there's a bush. Screw it.
And
Later.
especially in collegiate racing, it's so, especially mountain biking. BMX, there's a lot of tension because it's all one weekend. Whatever happens, happens.
Mm-hmm.
Collegiate racing is all fun. Like until national champs. So you're gone every weekend in the fall, going to maybe like 4 or 5 weekends. You're going to a race somewhere, staying in cabins with the team, staying in hotels with the team, having a good time, and just pushing each other. Like, and
How come
Yeah.
we don't got that?
We weren't that fast when we were kids. That's all.
Shit.
Sorry.
it was
Swear to
awesome.
God.
I had a lot of
We got. Oh,
I had a
crap.
lot of good times with the team in the hotels and the cabins, and
No, you're good.
got it. It might be over here.
No, I was just getting the cord.
Okay. And we had the racing was awesome. I raced a lot of fast dudes, and I also raced flats in that as well. And until the championships, the national championships, I would throw clips on. So it's just fun, you know. It's a different atmosphere. You have the heckling sections, especially in collegiate. You know, it was awesome. It was so much
So are
fun.
you going to pursue the mountain bike part of it at all?
Not now. Not
You
at
know-
this point.
Dustin,
It.
your Sea Otter is coming up in October. We will get you a jersey. John Sawyer, Blake, Craig.
Oh, you know what? Hey, you can have dual sponsorship.
We could,
You want to do the mountain bike thing? Yeah,
we could do the, we could double time this.
I got a jersey for you.
We can make it happen, dude. We
My bike may need to like a full tune-up on it.
we know people. and matter of fact, Chris over here at El Jardín is a big time downhill mountain bike guy.
Oh yeah.
We're not gonna have the show just at any shit box. No, dude, we are big time.
He rides a $10,000 center. He knows.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, Chris, he'll get a helicopter and have him drop him off at the top of a freaking
Oh
mountain.
man,
bud.
Bike or ski. Either
So yeah, we can make it happen.
that's pretty badass.
So what you ended up? What? So at the what? Was it your senior year, junior year? What, you finished second to Alec Bob, right? Wasn't it? 'Cause
My
didn't-
senior year, I
didn't
got
Alec
second
Bob-
to Colin Hudson.
Oh, Colin Hudson.
Let's see.
I like Bob record year his junior year.
Wait, are you talking BMX?
No, I was the mountain
Mountain
bike.
Yeah. So senior year, I got second to Colin Hudson.
Second to Colin Hudson. Hey,
Yeah.
Colin Hudson.
He's got some stats.
Hudson's got it
he's
going
badass
on.
on a bike.
He
He's badass.
does have it going on.
He, you know, he just got me. I got tired, and he probably knew I was tired. I get tired every time I race. So
Now wait, what was that in? Was that in just straight downhill?
dual
or
song.
Dual song.
Yeah, I
Okay.
never actually did the downhill at collegiate national champs. I just did the slalom.
Okay, Sea Otter is coming up. We will make this happen. Mike and I love going to Sea Otter. We got
I've never actually been to it.
Okay, you're
Yeah, I've
going,
never been
dude.
to it.
We got a new
In
rider for
October?
Seattle,
Shit's getting
We
stupid.
got a new rider.
Just cuz. Tell Dad. Okay. Tell. A lot of yes. A lot of BMX racers go.
Yeah.
A lot of BMXers do go
They had a
into
race for a
mountain.
couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been off.
Dude, that's what you put in. Wayne Reiser, Sea Otter's the bomb. Did 6 years. Yeah, dude, Sea Otter's crazy, dude. I did Sea Otter back like mid 90s.
Oh shit.
Mid 90s, dude. Sea Otter was crazy.
Well, no suspension on bikes.
Hardtail only.
No, it was the end of the 90s. The one that's in the garage, the FSR. I know. I'll take it.
You're almost as old as I am.
We're pretty old, bro. So,
I am.
but goddamn, dude, dude, you go and get a BMX scholarship. You get to race. You get to dip into freaking mountain bike, something that's out of your.
Yeah, it
Off.
was. It was.
You know, and then you
Totally
end up,
worth it.
and you end up killing it,
Yeah.
Dustin. And I mean, not to mention you're local, and we love the hell out of you. You know, but
But now he's going to be
now
fireman.
now he's EMT, man,
Yeah.
doing the transport. So how did everything transpire after graduating from Lindsey Wilson to where you're at now?
All right, so I graduated in May during COVID. So
3 months on a road trip.
no, that was the plan. COVID ruined that one. Yeah, my plan was to go about a 3-month road trip after graduation. I was gonna go from May to like July. just all over the place, racing, riding. Have friends come out for like weeks at a time, stay in Florida, wherever, you know. And then
Florida.
COVID hit.
You gonna hang out at Sawyer's place?
Hey,
T-bone, whatever.
wherever,
T-Bone,
wherever
Sawyer's.
it took me.
Dude,
It was gonna be a road
their
trip.
backyard. Hey,
There's no plans on a road
hey,
trip.
both their backyards look like a club in Vegas. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, dude, road tripping, huh?
Yeah, so, well, that was obviously COVID happened. I had to come home in March because school got put to online only. So I finished the last 2 months of my senior year online. Didn't really have like a graduation ceremony, but I got my degree. And then after that, you know, I was just kind of like, all right, what's next? And I've always had the fire idea in the back of my head. So I was like, you know what? Before I get comfortable with my degree, I'm just going to go to EMT school and see what happens. So I went to EMT school maybe August, finished on Halloween, and then got a job in January. So
You know what's nice about that? You do all the work he's been doing for school and all that training. Never hesitates to come to that one
Dude.
on a given day.
He's a stud.
I can't say anything bad about the kid. Other than his dad.
If Sawyer drops him, we're picking him up.
Toy ain't dropping
We're-
shit, bro. We had this conversation earlier.
hey,
it was on Facebook.
on Answer as long as they let me be
Right.
on Answer. I am Answer all the way.
Craig,
He
Palmer,
gave us an option to get rid of him,
Palmer, you better be checking in, Palmer. I swear to Christ.
I'm gonna
I
sent
fly
them
to
a
freaking
message.
Ohio.
I sent John, Blake, and Glenn Napper, all a message.
No,
I
Napper.
said it was, when was it? Maybe after Grands. I was just like touching base. I was like, hey, like I know, I've basically just been going to Grands lately. I'm
And
kinda-
killing it.
Off the couch.
Yeah. Hey, they always say, hey, I might need you on clips because you're probably going to be on the team sheet. So typically they put me on there because Glenn told me, he's like, we can normally
And you're from
count on you.
California.
Yeah. So yeah, I let him know. I was like, hey, I'm chasing this. I have no idea what's going to come at me. I don't know when I'll be able to race. If you guys are done with it, if you guys are done with it, like I understand, but I want to be here as long as you guys allow this team to go on. And they were all on board, so hopefully they don't drop me, you know.
Come to the Grand, get us some points, and do this after.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Is that not badass?
they sponsor us.
Well,
You know,
they don't know us that well. That's what
we're a satellite company. I mean, needless to say, ambassadors of the S Square Answer regime, army. You know, the gang. You know, we're part of the crew. Dude, you know what, Dustin? That's just, dude. It's really awesome. You know, to see you back home with everything you accomplished these past 4 years you've been gone.
Yeah.
You know, the injuries that you had that was in Illinois, you know, I remember that national. You know, that was a big one. You know,
It was Nashville.
or Nashville,
Yeah.
Nashville. You know, that was a big one for the hometown crew. You know, when that happened. But
Me? Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
Hey, stop that, because if you get older,
Who was asking?
yeah,
he'll look like his dad.
what's up, Michael Hole? Everybody checking in.
Hey, maybe if I take my hat off, I don't know. People tell me that I could go for like 18, and I'm like, that's why I don't shave. So which one?
Hey,
Pick one.
so swaggy. Right now, we got contracts up in air right now.
got marriage proposal
I
for
tell you
Justin
what.
right now.
You know what?
All right, I'll talk-
We
I'll talk
bring
to her
Hammond
after.
off the couch. You know what? Roy Ball, you better get your ink pen ready, bud, because as soon as he walks out the door, it's going to be a battle between Roy Ball and Silva right now.
Oh no.
Dude, I tell you this.
I don't like either one of them.
You know what? That's why we're sitting here. It's safe. So before we get Roy Ball and all our other freaking
Oh, goodness.
I tell you what.
God knows he never should.
The
I'll tell you to leave by now.
You know what, Mikey? Honestly, dude, year into the show, when drinking Mickey's tall cans and in the garage, I never thought the year anniversary was going to be like this. Like, honestly.
Hey,
You know,
guys in the garage building bikes and talking
dude,
shit.
I just...
Hey, this is awesome.
Honestly. So what is it, Dustin, on your side? You know, I know my side. Al knows his side. Mike knows it. What is it on the Answer S Squared banner that is just like, this is home. This is where I want to be.
The people, man. Like,
Dude, you got that
that's
freaking right.
That's an easy answer. Easy answer.
It-
So I came in. I know when I went to Answer, it was a little rough for everybody here.
well, because you
especially
were
with-
at Answer Renan.
Well, no, with Tangent. So from Tangent to Answer,
yeah.
that was a rough change, and I know it probably pissed off a lot of people.
You weren't happy about it, though.
It was hard on me. I made the decision.
Didn't piss me off.
It was
What about
hard. I was, what was I, 16, 15? 15, 16?
you? Hey,
And
local
We just had
blood.
this conversation the other day.
I remember it was the year,
Local
the
blood.
Pettigrew incident, me and Pettigrew,
Yeah.
you know. And I remember my dad, every day I would come home from school and he's like, yo, Haro sent us a message. I don't even remember the teams.
Everybody.
There was like
6 offers.
5, he knows,
Yeah.
I'm sure he knows more than
Yeah.
I do.
6 offers.
I just know I would come home from school. My dad would say, hey, I got a message from so-and-so. Tell him no. I don't even care who it is, what they offered. Tell him no. And then I came home. He said, yo, Answer sent you a message. I was like, tell him no. And then
You might want to look at this one.
he was like, just take a look at the offer. I read the message, and, you know, the offer was pretty nutty. I was like,
Pretty nutty.
I'm gonna have to-
Chain nutty.
I'm gonna have to think about it because I really wanted to be
You
on
were
Tangent.
dedicated. You were dedicated.
I told
Devoted to
TJ
your
and
team.
Rich that I would be there. I wanted to be
And
there.
your dad told me you would never leave.
Yeah,
On top of it.
and I had to do it,
How could you not?
and it was rough for a while.
TJ
There
was
was some
mad, Rich was
tension, you know.
mad. Yeah.
And I was young. I felt bad. It kind of sucked, but in the long run, George was awesome. My first year on the team, he sent me
TJ.
everywhere. I think my first year on the team,
Tangent sucks.
I think my first
Don't
year on the
mind
team,
Roybal.
he sent me to probably 10 nationals from January to Rockford, Vegas to Rockford. I won, my dad said 16 the other night, 16 straight. And
Got no
Awesome.
notification in the pool magazine about
Hey,
you won 16 straight.
it happens.
That's
So
why I boycotted. I boycotted
That was
my
your dad-
my
that was-
subscription.
That was your dad's fault.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's good.
No one likes your dad. Except for me.
Yeah, it's all right though.
It
So
wasn't
we
all
went
right, it
through.
sucked.
So I was with George. What? Maybe 3 years I was with George before he stopped the team stuff and went strictly to his business running. And then from there, you know, it was Glenn, John, Blake. I had everybody on the team. You know, Justin and Jeremy Napper. I had Bailey Brannon, Billingsley.
Mark
Shoot,
Wayne.
there's probably so many people I'm missing. Eric Meyer, Cam Mason, like we had such a good clique there, and the riders, the parents, like
Dude, Answer Renan was
everybody,
popping, dude. Aside
it
from
was
Roybal.
so much fun. I could go everywhere. I had a place to stay. Everybody was super cool,
If you get-
and it's
Yeah.
still like that. You know, you show up to a race, and it's like you were never even gone.
If you could get rid of the Roybal part of it, it'd been a lot better. But I mean,
Dude,
yeah.
guarantee that, dude. I will second that nomination right there.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you guys, at the I can remember every year going by the grants, and at the grants, go by your guys' area, and you guys were just fighting.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
there was legit, and they were having fun and having a good time.
That's what it was. It was always fun. You know, when George was there, everybody on the team knew what the goal was. George wanted the team title. There was a lot of tension with that, you know, because
You guys got it, though.
all the riders knew they were badass. You had me, Marshall Gerke, Brandon Crane, Napper, both nappers. You had the girls. You had Lena Jones,
Right.
Bailey Brandon.
Oh yeah, Lena, almost famous Lena Jones.
You had
Yo, best friend.
the whole
She's not here.
squad was insane, and there's so many other people.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole squad.
Montalano
knew.
and everybody.
Carter,
dude.
yeah. How do
Carter.
we forget about
Dude,
freaking Carter, man?
Carter.
Yeah,
Back,
and everybody knew what their job was. We
Right.
all knew we needed to win. That's what George wanted.
Yeah.
And we gave him 2.
Right.
We got him 2.
Oh, yo, Bud.
And
Bud, did you?
And
did you?
after that, it was just Glenn, and he switched up the plan a little bit. You know, he wanted to. He knew the riders were a little tired just from year in, year out, day in, day out.
Yeah, running and gunning.
Of training and giving it everything you have to get the whole team to that top podium spot, and he really kept it fun for everybody, which was. It made it fun for me too because I got burnt for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I got burnt in BMX and found mountain biking at the same time. So it was like
mountain biking. Oh god, dude.
He did that long before
So-
that, so stop.
Okay, so jumping off of the Answer Renan banner.
Yeah.
Okay, and going straight Answer S squared.
answer S squared. Yeah.
What has anything changed? Is the feeling still the same? Is it still the
So
the-
now, I mean, for me, I have so much other stuff going on now
Yeah.
that I've graduated. It was nice when I was at school because, for one, I was at school. I could just be like, yo, teacher,
Gotta go, I got a race,
I'm going to
man."
be in Florida for the week. Like,
Yeah.
am I going to miss anything? I don't know how I pulled this off. My last 2 years, I ended up going to Florida for a whole week, about a week before spring break. And all my teachers were cool with it. I don't know how I did it.
Are you kidding me?
But I was able to do that. I was just able to drive there, have a good time, stay at somebody's place, go ride. It didn't matter if it was going to a national in Virginia or going to Florida for the week, It was always something. There was always a place to go. If I wanted to, I'm sure I could have gone up to Chicago, stayed with the Gurkies, and had Marshall show me up on how to ride a bike.
the Major. Major. Anybody know Major Gurky?
Oh,
know
dude,
I do.
everybody knows that guy.
Major killing it. Son.
Wrecked for the first time I've ever seen last weekend.
Right, dude.
Seen that shit.
Probably got a brand new pair of Vans already.
They're in the mail.
You already got
Yeah.
it. Express.
But yeah, it's just it's fun, and obviously the situation from this year and last year is completely different for me.
No, exactly.
But it's always fun. Every time I go to a race now, the goal for me is to have a good time, catch up with the team, because now that I'm back here, I'll see Roybal all the time. Who wants to see that guy all the time?
Oh God, dude. Swear to Christ.
So when you
His
go
wife
over to
doesn't even wanna see
Grants,
him.
you have the whole team there. It's just
Now,
fun.
how did it go balancing between the mountain bike and the racing part? Was that
mountain
kinda-
biking and BMX?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it kind of tough between the mountain bike races you had to do
So-
and the nationals coming up, or what?
Going from mountain biking to BMX is pretty tricky. So you go for one, you don't have suspension anymore, and for
Tell me about
for
that.
two, your pedaling is like you feel like you're. I don't even know how to explain it, but if you've ever gone from mountain bike to BMX bike, the whole pedaling is completely different.
Yeah, you feel
So-
full blown retarded.
Yes. The first couple
Seriously.
times on a bike after that, it takes a minute to get used to. Your gates, you feel like an idiot. You can't manual.
Yeah.
You can't jump. You case something and it hurts your ankles, So
Yep,
that
42,
was huge.
I know it.
That was a huge jump going
Yeah.
from mountain biking to BMX. As far as going the other direction, it was cake. You can go BMX to mountain biking whenever you want. I didn't have any problems with that.
Are
So
you kidding me? Dude, we're missing something. I heard it.
You know what? I'd love to-
Supposedly, I heard his dad's
I
badass.
would love to give all the credit
Yeah.
in the world, but a lot of that shit's hereditary. I don't like his dad. I love
None
him.
of us
I don't-
do.
I really don't like him, but his dad was a badass in his own right. No doubt about it. Yeah. In fact, he still is.
course.
But how was it juggling the schedules between nationals and the mountain bike?
It wasn't bad at all. Every now and then, yeah. So it was very rare that they interfered with one another.
Really?
Being at school in Kentucky and Louisville being the only track in Kentucky, obviously when the BMX circuit goes to Louisville, you want to go to that national. If there's a mountain bike race that you need to go to qualify for national championships, then you're probably going to have to miss out on the BMX race. But for the most part, the coaches gave it to us to decide, like, hey, if you want to go race BMX, you can, but like you better not get hurt because we're going to need you to qualify for national champs. So,
Are you kidding me, dude? Are you serious, Mike?
You're getting a BMX scholarship. The mountain bike's a bonus.
But at the same time, you don't want to piss either of your teams off because you have your personal sponsor and you have your school.
Louisiana National indoor, the one the crazy
loop? Yeah.
The team. I've watched that, and I've watched your team in your final race. They were off the chain.
Yeah.
Cheering.
Yeah.
But then I watched the mountain bike race that same month or same area, that time frame. And it's the same thing. Doesn't matter what team you're on.
Yeah.
It's you're a team.
Yeah.
Important. We need this. We want the title. We got to have it. And
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. And they're all about it. And it was like the BMX race was way more intense.
It was. I will say, I just saw that memory like a couple weeks ago, and I got goosebumps watching it. Like,
All right.
obviously,
Hacksack's we're gonna start a goddamn freaking mountain bike team right now. I can't take it no more, dude. This shit is like in my wheelhouse, dude.
We'll start next checker next weekend.
Dude, next weekend is gonna be freaking lit.
the BMXers did. The mountain bikers, I think they found out quickly who I was because my lap times. The way national championships works is, so like leading up to it, you race the same schools every weekend. So you guys get super familiar there. But after that, when you go to national championships, you have people everywhere. So then they have this guy that's a freshman that's never ridden a mountain bike before. And I think my freshman year, I was 5th in time trials. And from that point on, they probably knew.
I'm going back.
I think I was on the radar to just about everybody after that.
So you had a target on your back.
Oh, probably. I would like to think
was
no,
KJ and Vic Beamer were in the flat pedal deal? Were
No,
they
that
in
was-
any of the mountain bike races?
No, they didn't.
They weren't?
No. But
Sucks to be you.
that was a good deal, man. That was fun.
Hey, we're still waiting. Hey, we're gonna fire up the Hack Shack jet for freaking this one.
Man, you guys just want it all.
Dude, hey, brung what you brung. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Hey, especially Dustin, because you're local and we love the hell out of you, dude. Hey,
NorCal, baby.
dude, hey, we take care of our own. Dude, hopefully that shared some insight to a lot of the older teens that are in high school. Hey, with now, you know what? Hey, did you get any offers for like a mountain bike like before you graduated?
No, I didn't really go after it. I went after it my freshman year.
Do they show up, or do they just like? Is it kind of like out of sight, out of mind kind of deal?
It's probably more that. Obviously, if you're killing it, then they'll probably find you.
Well, didn't you have a
but
kid on your team that was that kid?
Dakota Norton.
Yes.
He's a badass. He races World Cups.
I got him on Instagram.
They look for him. I mean,
Yeah. He actually just did a interview with some kid on Instagram. It was like an Instagram live where they split the screen. It was like 30 minutes. I watched the whole thing, and Dakota just talked about his journey through school. He did the exact same thing. Started BMX, went to college, got introduced to mountain biking, and loved it. Didn't want to ride BMX anymore. Exactly what I did. And then he just pursued it. He did everything that he could have. Lived out of a van. Sent endless messages.
In the van? To pursue this or what?
What, are you gonna give me a van?
We might. I mean,
So do we?
Hashtag's got some contacts.
Do we need to track down the Dakota guy and rough him
Hey,
up
if
or
you
what?
could get some time with Dakota Norton, you'd get a real insight on the life of a pro mountain bike. He races World Cups. I believe he had
Oh yeah, no,
he
dude,
had
I
a top
follow
10
him on
that
the gram.
age.
He said, "Where's he
He's
out of?"
badass.
Where's he out of?
I think he grew up
I
in
don't
like
remember.
the Midwest, maybe.
Midwest. Okay.
I think that's where he grew up. I'm not sure where he like lives now though.
Midwest. All right, got it. I got it on my notes, dude. I'm gonna chime this dude up. I'm gonna call him out, dude.
Hit him up.
Hey, we're not furloughed anymore, dude. We got all our IT people back working. It just, oh, dude, yeah, we are guns up blazing. That's right, Gabe. You know it, bro.
No ACDC.
Dude,
We'll be off
we
in a
are
minute.
not getting turned off. That's some bullshit right now. Damn, Dustin, dude, that. What do you think, Mikey?
lot of questions, yeah.
What do you?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
he-
He's gonna be a fireman. We know that.
Yeah, that's the goal.
fire! Oh, you're gonna go
That's-
from the
set my house on
EMT
fire.
So-
to fire.
Yeah,
right?
so
I wanna see
California,
how good he is.
if you want to go to a good department, SAC, San Jose, somewhere big, if you don't have your medic card, you're probably not going to go. So
He's got some ends.
I'm probably
On the
gonna
fireman thing.
need
San
a
Jose,
medic card.
Tom Conley.
Exactly. The Conley.
Yeah, if he could.
And he's got some friends. He got more friends.
I know somebody
remember-
else in San Jose. I sent Tom a message.
He is he did wear the Answer Esquire banner, and we will
Hey, he
we
was
will
there.
Tom Collins got that answer. That's where banner tattooed on his ass.
yeah we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. We'll corner his ass just cause because Tom's not chiming in right now.
No, Tom's at work.
Wasn't
He probably
Dakota
is.
on the ATV show? Yeah, you know what, Billy? Yeah, he was. Dakota was on the ATV show.
There you go. Your buddy.
Matter of fact, Dakota Norton,
Yeah.
ATV. You don't want to tune in for Justin, dude. It's all about Paul and Melissa. They run the show. Chris Beers, he's like polishing the helicopter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Dustin, that is.
It's been awesome. Hey, you know what? I mean, I knew most of it, but I didn't know all of it.
I'm 22. I'll be 23 soon.
Yeah, I mean, he races. Look how old he is.
John
I hope my
Rush.
body
Hey,
feels good at that age.
dude, yeah, same here, bro. I got some Asian massage parlor taking care of my ass right now. it's just, no, it's just for
had to go
it's just
there.
for free shoes.
I hope
sushi.
they're not
That's
literally
all it
taking
is.
care of that for you.
Dude, damn. Dude, what do you think?
I'm done.
What do you think, Mikey?
I'm done with him.
Done with him? Throw him back?
All right.
Hey, get him back to Downey?
He got to go home and go to bed. He got to work in the morning.
I don't gotta work tomorrow.
Hey,
Tomorrow's Sunday.
hey,
That's my only day off.
Really?
Hey,
Yeah,
Right.
Sunday. I actually plan on going out there. Nick Adams supposed to be out there.
We'll get
Who?
a man-
Nick
we'll get a man
Adams.
Nick
taking off.
Adams? And Nick Adams? Nick Adams gonna be where?
Who's that?
Tomorrow,
Nick Adams,
Manteca.
who?
At Manteca, Nick Adams? We got.
Does his girlfriend know that?
I don't even know. We're gonna have to make some phone calls and text messages on that
I'm
one.
calling Allison.
Nope. I do have
shit.
the jersey hanging up in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, we do.
Though over there at the Beer Budget show. Hey, Dustin, dude, I really honestly, dude, I cannot thank you enough for coming on the show,
Hey,
bro.
thanks for having me. This was a blast. This was tight.
It's great to have you back home, dude. You are. Mike and I, we shit, dude.
We follow you more than
We-
you ever
we-
know. It sounds weird we follow you so much.
I know
It really
it,
does.
it's not awkward. It's weird.
It is.
There's a difference, but you know because you're home, dude.
Yeah.
You're part of us, and
Show me a kid who doesn't know in this area who doesn't know who he is. My nephew thinks he's a god.
I think he's a god,
Well,
dude.
yeah.
I get amped up.
I'm not gonna tell him
I
that.
would have made more mains in Phoenix if he would have been there.
I'm not going to tell him that because
You know, because we're under the same banner.
we can't have that. Yeah,
But
but still.
you know, I'll blame Roadball
It's always
in
You
a
gotta.
in a
You-
heartbeat.
it's always
in a
him,
heartbeat.
I guess.
Because
Apparently it's always
the
him.
hot tub time machine is like getting fixed right now. The service guy
Right on
Kester
with
is like
with the hashtag
behind.
chat.
Oh, dude, yeah. You know, You know what, Dustin, dude? I can't thank you enough for coming on the show. Mikey and I, we've talked about you for years, just in the garage before we started going live a year ago, and for have you to come on tonight for the year anniversary, bro. And I mean, being under the same banner as what we are, dude. It's we greatly appreciate it, bro.
You may not think so, but we do.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, Dustin Hammond, guys.
All right.
Hey,
Peace out.
big
Peace
shout out, Answer S Square Factory. Nothing but love for this kid. He's always gonna be a kid. I don't care what the hell he's doing.
Well, compared to us, absolutely.
What do you think, Mikey? You know,
He'll be a kid compared to us, no matter how long we live.
I mean, dude, what?
Too many beers.
Dude. I mean, we can't.
Where's our support? Where's the audio-visual team?
We need a tech.
Where's the tech? Somebody in the ring.
Dude.
The RV guy can't handle it.
Dude, Dustin Hammonds coming on board. We got a microphone malfunction
No, we have a
right
mic
now.
malfunction.
There
Not a
we
microphone.
go.
Sorry, Aaron. I got it fixed. We're good.
It's all good. Hey, we got insurance. Mikey,
Dustin Hammond.
what do you think?
Oh, dude, I love that kid. I've been watching him since he was 6, and that kid has never failed to impress me. The heart, the drive, and he's grown up to be such a great young man. Dude, I love this kid. And it sounds weird, but I mean, honestly, this kid is one of the best kids you're ever going to find in BMX.
Honestly, I will second that, like, without a doubt. Let's call our next guest, John Rush, Alpha Factory. Let's go, John Rush. You're in the hot seat, son.
Yeah, take your mask off.
Yeah, where'd she go? Damn, John, you're looking pretty handsome today, son.
Thank you, man.
Dude, what's going on, bro?
Oh man, I'm living good.
Yeah, let's get the microphone got all tied up. What? All right, so a lot of things been going on in social media, John. BMX been kicking off.
Yep.
What do you got, bro?
Oh man.
I mean, I thank you very much for coming on the show.
Oh,
I greatly appreciate it.
no problem.
You know.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude. What is standing out with, let's say, maybe the way last year ended to going into this year right now on how everything is so amped up, and especially for your age group,
Yeah.
is
61 and over.
61 and over.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys have had some big time racks at the Nationals. So what, dude, what do you got going on?
Geez, right now it's all about trying to train, and we got some big names up in the age group now. We got Harry, Larry, Turnell, and
Harry, Larry, and Turnell Henry.
yes, and trying to get better and work out. I'm doing a little bit of training at home and trying to keep a goal of trying to be able to get up there with them.
Correct.
And I know those guys are pretty quick, and so I'm doing some gear changes, seeing if the gears that I'm riding are going to be a little bit better and help me out in the
I got you.
track.
Okay. Now you're sticking strictly to cruiser, correct?
Yes.
Or you're not.
Yes, I have a 20-inch, so I'm going to dabble with a little bit, but I'm not going to go and cruiser's my main thing.
Okay. I got you. I definitely feel that. So with everything, I mean, you've been in the sport for years.
Yeah, since the 70s, 80s, I did road racing, mountain bike racing, BMX, skateboarding, surfing. And
How? What? Let's see. Let's go. Okay, with your background and how everything ended up last year. I mean, I've seen you at the locals, week in, week out. Last year, this year, what's sticking out to you, bro? What could maybe use a little tweaking? What do you like? What do you dislike? You know, I mean, you're one of the pioneers of the sport.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Well, hey,
I've been around a little while.
Hey, I got a lot of respect for you, John.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
A cool guy. You always got time for everybody that comes up and talks to you. So, I mean, I'm sure you got like some insight or you know, maybe some tweaks and torques.
Yeah.
That could maybe be of help.
Stay true to. For me, I like staying true to the sport. If I see kids that are a little bit down, they didn't make a main or didn't qualify or haven't qualified yet, I always try to go up to the kids and fist bump them and just give them a little bit of a pep talk before they go on race. And when it's mains time, before my main, I always go and fist bump the kids and say, hey, you guys have made it this far. You can, you know, this is it. You're here for the whole thing.
Right.
And, you know, I've had parents come up to me and say, man, after you said something to my son or my daughter, they won. They won. And,
Right.
and, you know, that warms this right here as being an older guy in BMX. So,
Does it hit a little bit different because of the younger ages being so big right now, especially this season?
yes, this season.
You know, because you've been around.
Yeah.
You know, and this season the younger kids have
kids are
really
off the hook.
been
Yes.
like the highlight of the show
Yes.
on the local level.
12, 13, 14-year-olds, even the 10 and 11-year-olds. There's some kids out there that have so much skill. Annalise Solano. There's
Anana Solano.
There's one
so
right
swaggy.
there. She's
Swaggy. I'm waiting for my hoodie, dude. I hope
telling
we need two of them.
I'm telling you.
Right, John?
Extra large, all right?
Extra
I wear
large.
body armor.
You got it, bro. That's right.
Yeah, you know, Annalise is, I think she's 11, I think.
Yeah.
So much skill. So much skill. And
She's really stepped out of her own.
Yes.
Like, and is like on her own level.
Yep.
Right now.
Yep, absolutely.
You know, she had the great article that came out in Pool.
Yep.
A couple of days ago
And
on
that
the
was-
digital magazine.
Yeah, that was awesome to see.
You know.
If there's anybody that is of pro material that I think when she gets of age, I think she's one of the ones that'll be right there.
As long as she stays with it.
Exactly. And she
You
stays
know what?
healthy.
I think that's an honest bet.
Yes.
That
Absolutely.
I agree with you on
And
that.
don't get me
100%.
wrong, I'm not only taking it because she's on my team that I race for. I think that there's a lot of other young girls out there, same age and in that class that dominate there really well as
Yeah.
far as racing and her competition also. So it's
How is it over there at the Alpha Camp?
man, it's off the
I mean,
hook. We got
it's
so
another one.
many-
You guys got a solid group, man.
We got a solid group. We got Eric Baca that is
Baca.
just
You had to go throw the Baca on me
yeah, I did.
in my 41-45.
Yeah.
God damn it, Rush.
He's just a monster. Just a
Dude,
monster.
the beast. We
Yeah.
used to race each other in intermediates.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
a handful of years ago.
Yeah, a lot of years ago.
Dude.
You know, we got, I think it's Cody Word. We got some of the other. We also got another old guy on the team, Vince Thomas. He's from Arizona. Good competitor. Really nice guy. And a lot of the younger kids that are on the team are just so competitive.
Right.
You have to stop and think, geez, these guys are only 13 or 12.
Right.
What are they going to be like when they're you know in their 20s?
Yeah.
So yeah, square team. I mean, and Shane and Rebecca, you cannot get any better team owners, managers. They're just awesome.
And you know, if you want to take a step back, you know, the Alpha team really hasn't been in the game that long.
Right.
Compared to everybody else.
Right.
You know, I'm friends with Shane and Rebecca, and you guys are sitting there, factory top 5,
Yes.
top 6,
Yep.
you know, flirting,
Yep.
you know, mixing it up with the big dogs.
Yes.
So, a pretty good call right
Yes,
there with
I
the
believe so.
squad.
Yeah.
You know, on how Shane and Rebecca have the teams broke up and everything in general.
Correct.
You know,
And Rebecca's she's no slouch either.
oh, dude, hey,
killing her
I
class.
watched Rebecca and Michelle Sanger
Yep.
over there dicing it up not last weekend. 2 weekends ago.
Yep.
Over there in Phoenix.
Yep.
Again for Lady Cruisers.
Yep.
You know, so
And that's another class that's come up really, really quick, and I just love how, you know, throughout the years, and we're talking ladies cruiser,
Right.
Throughout the years, you know, you've seen only young girls on 20-inch, but here recently, within the past couple of years here, you're seeing a little bit more of a trend with older women getting out there, the moms getting out there and actually really being competitive with each other. And that's
the race
awesome.
has been hot, John.
Absolutely.
It's been,
Yep.
you know, it doesn't matter their age.
Yep.
They're loading up in the rack and they're getting it done.
Yep.
You know, yeah.
BMX in general, you know, there's been a long thing talking about on the internet that BMX is dead. BMX is dead. Well, if you come out to any local race or a national or a state race, it's not dead.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Between with our locals that we have here
Yes.
locally.
Yep.
I mean, pulling 50 motos
Yeah.
on a race weekend.
Friday night.
Friday night, a Saturday night, or you know.
Wait until this coming weekend. See what the motors are going to be like this next
we got
weekend.
next weekend up there,
State races.
Santa Clara Powell,
Yep.
a double weekend.
Yep.
You know, that's actually home stomping grounds for Alpha.
For me, yep.
You know,
Yep.
so guarantee that's going to be something great.
Yep.
What else kind of sticks out, John, in with your years of experience and being in the sport? Kind of sticks out going into this year.
I think the technology, as far as you're talking about bicycles or teams. in general,
It could be
anything in general?
it could be the bikes, it could be the teams, it could be the tracks, just in general, because like Mike and I we're all over social media, you know, and keeping up with the local racing, the national racing, the state race racing. You know, everything is just so freaking hot right
Yes. I think
You know,
BMX in
what-
general.
what is it?
I think BMX in general is hot. I think it's because of the thing is that it's a family thing. It's unlike soccer or t-ball or some of those other kids sports. It's not really a kids sport any longer. It's a family sport.
now. Right.
Where your mom, your dad can get out there and bond with the kids, you know, and the kids can give the dads a little bit of a rash on the crap because they're not doing well on the track, but they are.
Right.
So, and you see that a lot. And what you don't see very much anymore, you still do, but just a little bit. You don't see the angry parents getting out there and hollering at their kids, you know, faster, faster. Mom and dad are out there on the track too, so now they know
Right.
what's going on the track.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
I think that's a trend that the whole family is starting to get involved in
Yeah.
instead of just
Hey,
kids.
and locally, I've noticed that there's a lot more parents
Yep.
out there riding with their kids.
Yep.
And it's great for the sport.
Yeah, and it's a bonding thing.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
so it's definitely a swing in the right direction.
Yes.
You know, the local level. Remember, if you ain't got the local level, you're not gonna have the bigger level.
Right.
You know, and local level is off the hook.
Yep.
Like, honestly, John.
I'm just like Dustin. I come from a road racing background. I did Sea Otter 6 times in a row, and I got on the mountain bike. You know, back then the mountain biking was you had 400 people that you were racing against.
Right.
And Tinker Juarez.
Tinker Juarez for Cannondale, but he's been around forever.
He raced a BMX back in the day.
He don't give up.
He doesn't.
The dude is shredded.
Yes. So, the two of them go together, I think. I use road riding for sprints and stuff like that, but mountain biking is fun. But everything is 2 wheels.
Right.
So
I tell you what, talking about people that have been in it for like a long time, you talk about Tinker. Okay, when I did mountain bike back in the mid '90s, Tinker was the big dude for Cannondale. So now what do you do? Do you do Tinker versus Terry Tennant?
Oh, jeez.
What do you think, John? Come on, John. Let's go. I don't think Terry watches the show, but for me,
Tinker.
dude, Tinker?
Mm-hmm.
Tinker Juarez,
Yep.
Factory Cannondale.
In my mountain biking days, I was actually friends with Tinker for a bit, and
Did you wreck him?
no.
Oh.
No. But in those days, you could be friends with the Tinker Juarez's, and then it's all about, hey Tinker, how you doing? Hey John, how's it going? That kind of thing. Nowadays, you could go up to a pro and say something to a pro, and
Not getting
30 minutes later, they're not
Right.
going to know who you are. Again.
Well, the thing with Tinker had the hair too.
Yeah.
Dude, his hair was
Yeah.
flawless. Like Pete Pascal. Dude.
Oh, Pete.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, his
Fabio.
hair flowed, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, Tinker was gangster.
So BMX has come a long ways. In the years that I've been doing it, I've seen people come, I've seen people go. You got the Josh Owies, the Alice Jones.
Josh Owie being called out one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Josh Owie's on vacation. What a slap.
And you see all these people. I just saw Kim Hayashi.
Kim Hayashi was down in Phoenix the other week.
Phoenix, yeah.
When we were down there. Yeah.
And I don't know if she was racing or not, but she still looked like Kim Hayashi.
She's heading up the remix deal over there,
There
team
you go.
manager.
Yep. So that's a good thing. But all in all, I think all the teams that are coming up, you got 510 Bay Area, Howard Cato's people, man.
It's not going to get any tighter, John.
No.
We're like Mike and I talk about. It's coming.
Yep.
It's a heater.
It is.
It
is.
So
Teams are stepping up. The people that are on the teams, like Dustin said, the people on the teams are working as a team more often than not. I mean, everybody knows the job that they have to do. They know what's going to bring the team up as far as points is concerned.
Correct.
So everybody knows that that's their job to make that team happen.
Man. Yeah,
And at my age, I'm
you hit
really,
the nail on the head, John. Like honestly, but like you said, your class is training too.
Yep. Yep.
No rest for the weary, bud.
Yeah, 61 and over has gotten really, really crazy, and there's guys that are coming up to the age group that are actually fit, and they just are coming in, and it's making some of us older guys go, oh, wait a minute here, I have to work. I have to start doing some training.
Dude, I hate that word work, dude.
Yeah.
That word work sucks, especially on Monday morning
Yeah.
after doing a midnight burner on the way home from a national.
Absolutely.
Dude,
But
definitely.
BMX is a lot of fun. It's expensive. It'd be kind of nice to find some things that could make ABA notice that the like Pete was talking about,
Right.
making it a little bit better for us instead of
Dude, I tell you what, Pete came up with a hell of an idea.
yeah, absolutely.
The Pro Tax, that's definitely something. You know, Mike and I, we're going to throw it in the next couple shows on that because that's awesome. Well, hell, John, I appreciate it, brother. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate you, dude.
No worries.
Everything you've done for the sport, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming on.
Alrighty.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Shane 3, John Rush, Alpha Factory, coming in hot, son. Who else we got?
Talk to Caesar now. I mean,
We got the mustache.
The
We got the mustache.
I mean, dude, it's not even much of a mustache. It's more like a stain on his upper lip.
Where's my waitress at? They hating on me, dude. Mustache, get your California
here,
butt
Cesar.
up here,
Who's he
bud.
race for again?
They're kind of hot, dude.
He don't race for you. I know that.
He might win the title.
You never know. Caesar.
Look at that.
Hey.
Porn stash contender right here.
Craig Palmer with the porn stash
Porn
competition
stash contender.
going on at Grands.
Concussion kid.
That's
Hey,
it.
whoa. One time? I mean, come on.
Hey, it wasn't his choice.
We ain't bringing that shit in.
Okay,
Come on
it
now.
wasn't his choice.
He was going way
All right,
fast when
so
it happened,
Caesar.
though, I can tell you that.
16 expert BMX Sharks, James Vicario. James is probably in bed right now because we are burning the midnight oil. Well, damn, Caesar. Glad to have you on the show, dude. I kind of wanted to have you on the show in Phoenix
Again.
bro. Our little rendezvous at the medic tent didn't.
You didn't like that? I thought that was interesting.
It didn't help things much.
Yeah, that was a little rough
On that.
one.
So, what you been on? You were on the show about a month ago. You know, give us the whole rundown. 16 expert, dude. You were on fire in Phoenix.
Wow.
Okay, you finally
Way fast.
you bud 30 plus miles an hour going into turn one.
Dude.
Get you some.
He didn't make it to turn one, though.
You got railroaded, bro.
Yeah.
But you had the whole shot.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
I'm not trying to throw it out there, but I mean, you got railroaded, but you were going way fast, and you were in front of everybody.
Go for broke.
Got the whole shot, and shit didn't work out.
Yeah, so I started off good. I got second on Friday. Got a solid second on Friday with quarters, actually. And then felt good Saturday, my bad. Felt good Saturday, and then just really don't remember what happened. Just remember pedaling and smacking my head and opening my eyes, and I'm laying in the dirt.
You know, hey, you know what? I was there, and a big shout out to James Vicario, David Word. You know,
The Word family.
we were all over there at the medic tent when you were in there, and
I told him to just drag you to the truck.
Yeah, you had the whole
just so
shot.
you can be able to
bro.
race on next weekend. But
It
no one
was
wanted to hear it.
definitely something of the ages for sure. I will say that. I mean, dude, you had the whole shot going in, and
Yeah.
you've been running good. You were in open, and dude, man,
It just didn't work out.
Yeah, it didn't work out, but I mean,
It sucks being fast
what
'cause
was
you-
it? Because I'm standing at the infield. You got the whole shot. I'm sitting there because that's one of my boys.
All I saw was this on your back, big circle. Because you know what, you had them,
Yeah.
and they were coming for you. That's it.
When you're fast, you got the target.
Exactly. There's no two ways about it.
You had the whole shot going down the first straightaway. You were on the inside. You got over the double. You went to the step up double in turn one.
Yeah.
Disappeared and everything.
Disappeared. That's an understatement.
And no,
Disappeared.
shit's deep.
Yeah, like when it happened, it happened so fast, and I really couldn't comprehend what happened, and I knew I was out front, I was moving over, and then I was like, okay, I got this, just going in the turn, I'll be good, and then it just
Shut down that
happened.
heartbeat.
Yeah, it happened so quick, I really didn't know what to think or what actually happened, and so
When you're going that fast, it just happens. So you just don't know.
yeah,
I mean, and it was obvious because I mean you were pedaling, your wheels, legitimately your wheels were off the ground, and you were still pedaling as your head hit. And it was like, how does that work?
You see this?
Check, check.
Okay, it's only been about 3 hours.
Oh, you know, we're still new.
Just
We got our novice card, Aaron.
Everybody wants to make sure, you know. No, that's the wrong way. That's the reason it's not going to be on there.
So you could put it all the way in. It's not even all the way in.
It's good enough. Just scooch.
Scoot in, young man.
Am I in here?
Yeah.
I don't mean to jump in there, but
You're
jump in
okay.
here.
Aaron Goodwood, big shout out to Aaron, hooking it up for the 1 year anniversary show and his equipment.
Yeah. It's amazing.
I tell you what, dude.
Hey, when Mike
Technology
talks-
is
when Mike
fabulous.
talks, Mike, back up. And when you talk, I want you to be right here.
Shit, we missed the whole.
talking. Go ahead.
We missed the whole damn thing.
You didn't miss it.
I swear to God. So, how's everything now, Caesar? Now you're cleared. You're okay, and everything. I mean, it looked pretty catastrophic. You know, hey, hats off to James Vicario, your team manager, because he was busy that weekend. You were in the medic tent. You had Ava Corley in the medic tent.
Yeah.
Tess was in the medic tent. You know,
It was a rough one for us, for sure.
the BMX Sharks definitely took a friggin' hit, dude.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, to have a team manager like James and making sure his riders are okay, dude, you can't take nothing away from that. That was the one thing that stuck out because, you know, I knew Pops wasn't there. And, you know, you were there with the words and, you know, just being a local homie and the love I got for you, you know, I went to the medic team too because I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yeah.
Got a scratch on it.
You know, but how did all the protocols go in the medic tent? Because I know standing back where I was at, holy crap, bro, it was like 20 questions. It was like it was harder than a freaking test in high school.
It was hard because I really didn't know what was going on at the moment, and my head, it felt super big and numb, and I just really couldn't concentrate on one thing. So when they're asking me all the questions, I was just kind of, I guess you could say, guessing.
Uh-huh.
And I really didn't know some of the questions, to be honest. And yeah, it was
How was the big head any different than normal?
it was scary because I never had a head injury this bad before, and it was one I honestly don't want to have ever again, but I know I will.
No, there's no guarantee to that.
Yeah.
Hey, with everybody that's seen it live on the feed and being there, everybody knew that, you know what, Caesar took a shot, dude. It's a big one.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody from home here that was there, a lot of people were concerned. Just the messages that I got on how you were doing
Yeah.
was really big, dude. So you have a really big following, Caesar, you know, here at home.
Yeah, I just want to say
on everything that you got going on, bro.
Just want to say thank you to everyone that reached out to me when I was at the paramedic tent, you know, my family when I was at home. It was really deeply, greatly appreciated, and you know, something like that for someone like me, because, you know, I like to keep it mutual with everybody, you know, and for that big a group of people to come around me, it was super cool.
Yeah. No, dude, it was definitely something, dude. It was a big one. You know, you were running hot, 16X. You know, and whether it happens or not, for going to Worlds,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it costs you a shot in there because the medics, they listed you
Yeah, so they put me down
because
as
of a concussion.
yeah, they put me
that you
down
can continue.
as a concussion, and then I needed to be approved and cleared by the doctors so I can actually start riding again or do any type of physical activity.
Yeah. So, dude. So, I mean, hey, that's how crazy the sport is, guys. All it takes is one shot, man, and going to Worlds, dude. It compromised you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and nothing of your doing too, Caesar. you know, which in conjunction with a lot of other racers, we all know that racing, you get tied up in some stuff that is out of your control.
Yeah.
You know, you knew that going in. You handled it as a freaking champ. You know, I got nothing but love and respect for you and your dad and your team, and especially to take a shot like that, because I was floored. Like, honestly, you know what? I was scared for you. You know, Ricky took 3 diggers that weekend. You know, it was really like the California Crash Fest.
Yeah, the NorCal.
Everybody from NorCal was just hitting the deck.
The NorCal crew had a rough
everybody
day.
was roughed up. You know, it did compromise the show because I had Ricky, I had Bobby. Dude, I had a handful of people lined up to do the show, and everybody was I had Drake, Velador too, and everybody was just like picking themselves up out the dirt, and it was like, damn, dude, this ain't cool for the home team, man.
Yeah.
You know.
No, Annalise.
Solano went down out of the gate. You know,
Twice, actually.
And so, it was tough. You know, outside looking in and taking the whole team thing out of the perspective and just being a friend and a family member of you was just like, it was something big. You know,
Yeah.
The whole thing was making sure you're okay. That was number one. You know, that was the big thing that stuck out from the weekend over there in Phoenix. Stop 2. So, what? Bye, Wendy. No, Jason. No. So, what do you got looking forward?
So as of right now, I just went to the doctor's last Wednesday, got cleared to race or to ride, and the doctor wanted me to just take it easy for another couple weeks. So he said, the longer my recovery, the better recovery I will have for my head. And he said, it would, like, if I get one too many concussions, it will show in a CAT scan that I can have permanent brain damage. So he said, just want to take that into consideration and just take a couple extra weeks just to be 100% sure, and then I'll be 100% again.
Hey, I got you. Hey, dude, I've had my handful of concussions, so I know the whole deal on that, Caesar. So do you have any projected date on when you're going to come back?
So my first time riding back was yesterday. It was last Friday, and, you know, really wasn't going all out, and I got lucky because just seeing a little jump, and
I heard you got a flat tire going in turn 2.
Back tire blew out and kind of just ended my day. So I was kind of happy with how I rode for a little bit, got comfortable on the bike again. So now it's just time to actually start like digging down and start training again. And
all right, I gotcha. I feel it. So next national, you got or next big race. Are you looking at the state series? Or are you just strictly on national schedule?
No, I'll probably do the state series too. Probably just, try and hit the tangent programs in, what is it?
You gonna hit the big money over there, pal, next week, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Yeah? All right, I'm gonna have to go live then. God damn it. The pressure you put on me. Goddamn kids.
But yeah, try and hit that one, and then try and hit Lemoore and Hanford, hit their tangent program, and just get my states in for the Rock.
All right, I got you. So next national isn't for ways away, right?
Yeah, not till mid-April, I think.
Which one's that?
I think the second Louisiana, the 3-day.
Second Louisiana. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Oh yeah, and then I'll be the big 1-7.
You're gonna age up to 1720?
Yeah.
1720?
1-7.
Damn, son.
Big 1-7.
You gonna go mix it up with that Adams Bramer friggin' ordeal or what?
Might have to. Might have to stick a wheel in there. See.
Put it in there, son.
Yep, that's all I can do.
Just like a cheerleader. Just bend it over.
Oh my.
Put it in there deep. All right. Whatever. Peanut gallery. What else you got, Caesar? You still training with Adams, or what are you doing? You got some like Area 51 stuff going on, or what?
Yeah, I'm training with Nick Adams right now. So me and him got a program going. So hopefully
He won't train with me, dude. He sucks. He's got something against old dudes.
we can make something happen and hopefully succeed in 1720.
Yeah. All right, I got you. Well, damn, dude. Oh, we're freaking rolling up tight right now, dude. We got headphones, dude. All right. I'll tell you what.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, what's up, Caesar?
What up?
Oh man,
This is weird.
dude. It's like we're in the blue room right now. It's gangster. So, all right. So you're looking at Louisiana, second Louisiana.
Yeah, hopefully hit the 3-day, if anything.
And that's the one. That's the reschedule.
Yeah, I think so.
That's not the indoor.
No, it's the outdoor. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Good stuff. What's up? Hook me up. Homies are dehydrated over here.
There's a beer down there.
That's Mike.
Yeah, watch out.
No, yeah. Oh, I know the deal,
Is
bro.
that you?
Hell yeah.
Too young.
So, we got James is in the chat room.
Oh.
What's going on with James? What's going on with the BMX Sharks, period? Okay, you guys rolled up tight at Lemoore.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys gonna roll up deep in Santa Clara? He's hinting because Valencia threw up the money for the Expert Open Pro-Am thing going on, you know. So, you guys gonna dice it up? You gonna tag Cedric Cade, the entertainer?
It'd be nice to have the SoCal crew come down with the NorCal and just make a big show for.
You guys look freaking awesome in Lemoore, bro.
Thank you.
Between you and Cedric, the Pro-Am. You got the Pro-Am in Oak Creek.
Yeah.
In a couple weeks too, for Rusty Bowl. Is James gonna freaking fire up the Shark Tank or what?
I don't know as of right now, but I feel like James, he's gonna make a big appearance in Oak Creek.
Tell you what, dude, James, I got a place on the couch for you, son. We're gonna talk about this real quick. What else you got going on?
Really nothing as of right now. Like I said, I had my injury and kind of held me back for a little bit, but I'm on spring break now, so I just gotta try and get back in my groove of where I left off. And
spring break must be nice. You got the California hat going on.
oh yeah, I always gotta thank
Just
California
so
for the.
happens, I got the California hoodie. Hey, BMX again, right?
Yeah.
25% off California.
Code BMXican, 25% off of all your
Son.
orders.
Yeah. Hey, don't use Thunder Midget. You ain't gonna get a discount with Thunder Midget. So, all right, guys. Hey, that's gonna do it with Caesar. Caesar, hey, thank you, brother.
Yeah,
As
thanks for
always.
having me again.
Hey, love having you and Dad over here on the show, dude. Definitely. What up?
Thank you, Super Boy.
What's up, Mikey? So what do we got going on? We're Silva.
What a night. He left. He's scared.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Ah,
he had a
he
couple
went home.
announcements, man.
He was home.
Really?
No. The announcement like Zachary Loftus riding for
Zach
Silva
Loftus,
21.
Shark Boy coming back for 21 Productions. Robbie's
Awesome stuff.
got signed today.
Yeah.
Matter of fact. So, you know.
No, it's been an awesome night, dude. The cast of people we've had in here
Hey,
tonight.
The viewers, everybody in here, the 1 year anniversary, Mikey. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought?
From the garage to this.
Pressing live on
Right.
on a smartphone, and here we are. Like, honestly.
In the garage with 2 guys working on bikes and 6 guys talking shit to this. What a difference.
You can't ask for
And you know what?
anymore.
It has done nothing but gotten bigger and better. I mean, we were just talking shit the first night, but honestly, now we have content. We have content. We have guests that have more history in BMX than a lot of people do.
Hey, the nag plates up here in
Whoa,
LRD
right.
tonight.
Nag
Big shout out.
and national plates.
Amateur.
Oh, AM1s, absolutely. It just doesn't get any better, dude. I mean, thank you again to Chris Blewett from Al Hardines for letting us have our show here tonight. I mean, because otherwise we'd be back in the garage, which would have been fine. Don't get me wrong, but it was kind of nice.
Go big or go home.
Exactly.
That's been our motto.
Send it.
Since day one.
Run what you brung.
Day one. Load it up or pack it up.
Exactly. I mean, it's been a really good show. I want to say thanks again to Aaron Goodwin for helping us out with all this stuff.
Dude,
and setting
Aaron
us up
hooked
and
it up.
teaching us a little bit of something. Because
Pete,
trust me,
Dustin,
exactly.
Gabe and Caesar, got the oldest, got the diva.
Unfortunately, with Al Roybal still here, we can't get him to leave. But hell, thank you, Al, for showing up.
Let's get Roybal on here.
I don't even like Al Roybal. I think he left.
Let's finish it off.
I think he left.
Where's Roybal? Let's get Roybal on here.
Where do you go, Tinkle?
Roybal.
Oh God, he is still here.
Roybal, you're being summoned, dude, because we need to back
Cheers,
it
Matty.
up, bro.
Thank you.
Hey, all the viewers, everybody over the past year that has supported this shit show. I swear to God,
Shit show.
Right,
Exactly.
Dude, who would have expected we would be sitting here right now?
Nobody. Not
Nobody.
anyone.
They-
There's
they-
no one
They
that would have expected it.
we were signed up to fail, and here we
Proved,
are.
proved wrong.
We
We've
slayed
done a
it.
good job of it.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Good job, dude. Rick, and I'm not going to lie, people, this is because of Rick. I mean, we started in my garage just
Bullshit.
for no reason
At
and
all.
He took it serious and went home and made his own shit and started it up, and we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Rick. I mean, and honestly, a lot of you people out there listening, most of you are in bed, but you'll watch it tomorrow or the next day, and it's
gonna
because of
catch
Rick.
the replay.
Because of the love of the sport. We're not doing it because we like, I mean, hell, I don't like Al Robo, but we're going to put him on the show because we love the sport. So it's one of those things you just kind of got to deal with, but it works out. He's a good guy sometimes, and Rick, he's been on point for years.
Hey,
So
I tell you what, here we go. This
Come
is
on.
it. Here we go for another year.
Come on, Roy
Roybal,
Nuts.
Roybal, what the hell is going on, bro?
Dude, how many shows is this?
This is like, we're on like, well, it's the year anniversary, but we're sitting on like 60 plus.
60 plus.
60 plus,
60
bro.
plus shows. People have checked in and listened to your old asses for 60 years, and it's fucking awesome, dude.
I mean, not to
just call us old?
Not,
Yeah.
I mean, not to brag, but we're up there in like the 1,500 to 2,000 range. There's been times we've had good shows and bad shows.
Yeah.
You know, you hit 1,000.
Good races, bad races.
Exactly.
And you would know, right?
More bad races.
Absolutely.
You know,
come on, bro.
we've been at some great nationals, some great state races.
That's cool though, right?
But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta, like, you're always posting. You're always posting a
The
PSA
king
every
of
day.
Facebook and Instagram.
Get out of the box and just do it.
Check your chain.
And
run it.
Check your chain.
And you know what? You know what, Al? I really gotta say thank you to that, because a year ago, I was drinking a Mickey's Tall Can in the garage under COVID, honestly, and I hit the live button because we couldn't ride. We couldn't do nothing. You know? And here we are.
Found success even with COVID. It put businesses out, it put everything out, but you know what? People needed a distraction, and they found the beer budget BMX show. It's crazy, man. You're blessed, bro. You're blessed, and you're
is
giving information to kids all over the world, really, about what's going on here in NorCal and around the world. I mean, shoot, talking about the whole Bramer and Nick Adams thing, dude, I was super psyched on that, man. I mean, talking to the Hammonds, I mean, the mustache, it's rad. Then you bring on Rush, the old school dude, going back to Tinker Juarez. Dude, it doesn't get better than that, dude. It's just, man, it's rad, man. It's a rad, and it's great distraction for those of us that are sitting at home doing nothing, you know,
Right.
and we have something to turn on and be excited about.
Hey, Al, I appreciate it greatly. You know, everybody that supports the show, honestly didn't think it was going to come to this.
Yeah.
Like, really, you know,
Totally.
you're in the garage, you're going to hit the live button, we're going to talk some local BMX bullshit.
Yep.
And next thing you know, we're talking about nationals. We're talking about jump parks. We're talking about pump races. We're talking about UCI. And everybody's like wanting to dip in and get the whole information. And it's like, dude, you're reporting all kinds of stuff.
So we were in Lemoore a couple weeks back, right? And I was like, man, where's Ricardo? You know, we got to get him on the mic here. And one of the scorekeeper ladies said, she's like, well, you know what Ricardo does? And I was like, yeah, you know, he spits on the microphone. It's pretty funny. It's comedy. She's like, no, he keeps kids on the right track. And that's the fucking goal, dude.
I had no idea.
You're fucking keeping kids on the right track. Because they would have been bored. There's no baseball. There's no soccer. There's nothing going on, dude. But you know what's going on Saturday nights? Dude, when I was a kid, when I was mustache's age, you know, riding bikes, I was out causing trouble, getting in mischief. But instead, they're at home listening to what's going on the Beer Budget Bike Show, maybe hearing their name, maybe shining the light on that kid that needs it that day, because maybe things aren't going great at his home or whatever. But, dude, that's what you guys are doing, man. You're shining the light on the kids and keeping them on the right track. And I'll tell you what, dude, it doesn't get better than that.
I appreciate that.
That's 1 year of fucking doing it right.
I agree with that. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's good shit, man.
You know what? It's been fun. The parents have loved it.
Yeah.
You know, which is something I didn't expect.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing that when I hit that live button,
It's hard to come up.
it wasn't in there.
Yeah.
You know, on that. It says, let's just talk about riding.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna do racing. What's going on at the jump parks?
Yeah.
Who's mountain biking?
Yeah.
You know, because we were down for like a handful of weeks.
And it was depressing.
It was
freaking depressing. I was sitting at home doing absolutely nothing. No bike riding, no nothing going on, but we always had something to turn on Saturday night.
Why check Facebook? Because there was nothing, no one's posting
Yeah,
nothing.
politics and hate and anger, you know what I mean?
Right.
It was stupid, but it's always good to turn on the show and just have some comedy, have some laughs, and it's rad because you have relationships with these kids, with fucking Caesar or Hammond. I mean, Hammond, you know, that goes back, but then Rush goes back, you know what I mean? And
Big
then
time,
even
goes
Pasquale, that goes back. So like, I don't know. You really you're a conduit to connect these different demographics of BMX through the years, dude. So it's just rad, dude. I'm super stoked. I love I love that we're, you guys are doing this and being a part of it and just clowning on you guys and seeing Jess Medley or any of the factory dad dudes just talking trash. It's just good stuff, man. And ultimately, it's about those kids, man. You're keeping them on the right track. You're keeping them psyched and involved and not depressed, sitting at home doing nothing, getting high or drinking beers like I used to do when I was a kid.
No, we sit back and drink beers and talk about the local stuff
Probably not the
because it's kind of
combination, but it
it's
works.
kind of stressful because the younger kids this year, Al, 5 and under novice, bro.
Quarters, semis. I mean, they're
Everywhere.
160 motos at Lemoore. I mean, who the hell would have anticipated that? I mean, never.
No
I mean,
one.
it's crazy.
You know, Lemoore, we had 160, and then on the Sunday we had a 151. You know,
Yeah, 101 in Manteca was the legit number to hit for a lot of years, and
Yeah.
we got stomped.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing. It's been a great year. With all the crisis, with the pandemic, with the election, all the stuff. It's still been a great year. We're still finding success and and finding the silver lining and all the craziness, man. And I don't know, man. I'm just psyched. I'm psyched to be here on a 1 year anniversary, and it's all good, man.
Hey.
Hanging out with Answer S Squared
Answer
and
S Squared,
Claiborne
bud.
and myself, the Answer. It's all good, man. It doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get better than this.
You know what? John and Blake, but Dustin. Look at Dustin over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the factory child over there.
Dude, I love this kid.
He's kind of handsome.
Who doesn't?
Dude, this kid is like, he comes to us and he's like, hey, you guys should probably drop me. I'm not going to do nothing this year. I'm just, I'm focusing on my education. I'm focusing on my career. I'm focusing on my life. I probably won't hit a lot of races. That is the most humble kid. He just got second at the Grands and was leading it all the way around the track.
Flat pedal, son.
And he's like, drop me. I'm probably not going to do nothing. I'm like, dude, that's the kid we want.
The garage
we want
at,
those humble kids.
The garage at the Hack Shack was blowing up that night.
Yeah. Dude, we were there going bonkers, dude. We were going bonkers because it's just Hammond shows up at the Grands, and you know what? That's a life lesson. BMX teaches you that when the pressure's on, you shine like a diamond. We have an analogy over at Answer. It says pressure makes diamonds, and that's real. And that kid grew up with us. I mean, he's been with us like 5 or 6 years, and pressure makes diamonds. He shines the brightest when the most pressure is on, and that's life. That's something he could transition into life. That's a life lesson that when things get tough at work, at home, in relationship, dude, you know what? Pressure's on. I'm gonna shine. And dude, the kid is he's a product of just just a great parents and great BMX in
Well,
NorCal.
let's not get
He's
carried
got an
away with the
awesome
great
mom.
parents thing. His
His
mom-
Yeah, Dennis is kind of a
his
jerk.
mom's banging.
Yeah, his mom's
He's
banging.
sketchy.
Yeah,
Fuck,
mom's got it dialed.
Yeah, she's got that.
Dennis,
I actually raced Dennis when we were kids.
I'm sorry.
That freaking grumpy little midget was
hope
he was a firecracker. He would
freaking
either blow up
midgets,
or
swear to
win.
Christ.
That grumpy little he was like
wreck his ass.
yeah, he
did that on his own.
and he sucked, but he was always there. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
I
been
don't
there.
know.
I've
He was
heard
fast.
that a time or two.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's part of the midget union.
How he turned out as well as he did, I have no idea.
No,
But
he's a good
his
kid.
mom and his grandparents really molded him.
Yeah,
Dad,
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
no doubt.
I love his dad. Don't get me wrong. He's one of my boys.
He
But
sucks.
God, he don't suck. No, he don't. He's an ass, but he don't suck. And he's grumpy.
Yeah.
Worse than me.
So what do you guys see for the next year? What's your guys' plan for the next
You know what?
year 2 of the beer budget? I mean, what's going on? I know you got new audio video equipment coming in. I know you guys got some goals, some aspirations. What do you guys envision? And what do you see in viewership? Are you guys going to expand? What? Tell me what you see
Hey,
in 12 months.
We're gonna be live next weekend, Santa Clara Prow. We're gonna be in the freaking motorhome lot, but
Hey.
just like we were in Phoenix.
Yeah.
You know, God willing, everybody that's on the list doesn't get hurt because
Yeah, Phoenix was rough.
In Phoenix,
Yeah.
dude, our California riders took a freaking beating,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh shit, I got no show.
Okay, so what
right now.
about you guys are super lucky with PAL coming up. Maybe we can get Josh Owie out there
Josh
because
will be here. This week.
Josh?
He'll
Oh,
be on the
wait,
show next week.
you know what?
two-time defending. I mean,
amateur one.
he did it.
His jet skis are parked over in Stockton.
No
At the
issues
forebay.
Yeah, he did
At the
it.
forebay in Stockton.
Yeah, NorCal kid did it. Should he be in the Hall of Fame?
I
People who have done less are in the Hall of Fame. Doug
agree.
Davis did less.
I agree.
Josh Owie.
Should he?
definitely.
Amateur careers. What did Doug Davis do as an am? I don't. Well, there's a whole bunch of people in the Hall of Fame didn't do a whole lot of Sam
Right.
that are in the Hall of Fame. Does Josh belong in that discussion? Maybe that's something we bring him on and we throw him under the hot seat and we just say,
Oh,
hey,
dude,
He'll be here next weekend.
Yeah.
Josh is gonna be in the hot seat.
Yeah, next
Trust
weekend he's
me.
here. We're going to
He,
talk
it's
about
gonna
it.
be sizzling, bro.
are you a Hall of Fame voter? No.
They don't give us. They don't recognize the beer show. You know.
No.
Our,
Not
vote,
yet.
our votes don't count.
Not yet.
Al. We're not like Justin Tompkins and
Chris
and
Beers.
Chris Beers and
Paul.
Big Moses Tillman over there.
And Melissa
you know,
with the great hair.
We're,
Yeah.
we're not big,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I
like
feel ya.
Chris Allen, you know.
We're all just struggling for a spot.
Hey, we're fighting, dog.
Chris Allen hit me up tonight and goes, how do I get to your show? I'm like, teleport or beat me up, Scotty? He bought it. He's
Pretty
like, I'm
much,
in.
dude.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I was pretty impressed. He wanted to show up, and I was like, yeah, I can't get you here in time.
The thing that sucks is the time change.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
he's
because
3 hours ahead behind. Yeah.
There's so many BMXers out there
Yeah.
that love the page and love the show, and
But Roseville screws it all up with their start time.
that's one of the
all.
things that kind of handicaps the show.
Yeah.
Because everybody's so cool with what they got going on.
Sure.
You know, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, no disrespect to anybody out there. You know, I try and share as much as I can with all the other tracks out there. You know, Josh Owie on the other hand.
Yeah.
He's got a reckoning coming.
He don't share nothing.
yeah.
So back to that question. So 1 week at a time. In the next year, 1 week at a time, we're gonna keep growing and going.
Dude, we're gonna be grilling and chilling, bro.
Grilling and chilling.
Hey,
Hey, we should do it at my house. I got a brand new grill, and I got a pool. It'll be good.
Honestly, have we talked about it?
Not till now, but we will.
We're very.
1 week at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna be there.
But
It's
which-
hit or miss.
and
honestly.
Honestly, you're right. We should be talking about where do
Yeah.
we want to go with this.
It's not
And
going
you know
anywhere.
what? Tomorrow, we'll be at his house or my house, and we'll be talking about it to find out where are we going to go with this.
Yeah.
You know, the big thing was with the whole show was to stay local and local awareness. You know, that was like my whole thing
No
when
one
I
does
hit
that.
when I hit the live button.
Yeah.
You know, because
Local kids, local program. I get it. I
you
get
know,
it.
everybody was like just dying to ride, and it's like, dude, we're over here at Honda Hills and Ripon. You know, you went out
Yeah,
there.
I've been there. Been
You
there.
know,
Been
we're
there.
we're at the skate parks.
Yeah.
You know, we're at the jump parks over there in Auburn.
Yeah.
Pleasanton. You know, let's just go out there and ride.
Yeah.
And let's just keep going, guys.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna
Share what other scenes are doing, you know, how we can grow our scene, what they're doing over there, what we're doing here.
We're gonna make it through it.
Yeah.
We'll advertise for all the tracks.
That was the whole thing.
Let everybody know who's racing, when they're racing.
You know.
And it doesn't matter what track, whether it's PAL or Manzanita or
did-
Spreckles Park. I
Nope.
mean, whatever. We just want to promote our sport.
Anybody that sent information in, I was
Got a
pumping-
shout out. Yeah.
I was pumping it up.
That's right.
You know,
And we're blessed. We have so many great tracks. I mean, how many people have? Well, we have. I mean, Chico, it's becoming dope again. Pal's dope. Mans is dope. It's not open right now, but dude, Lemoore, super legit. The Wisers down there are super rad people. We're gonna be down there in a couple weeks. I can't wait for that.
we're gonna be sharing some mics there. Al.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
get
that's gonna
ready
be
for
rad.
that.
And that's rad. How many people have some? I mean, I consider you, me, Grindle. I mean, pretty good announcers. Dude, there's other states that don't have one good announcer, and we get to have a relationship with the kids and get to really throw our style on the mic. Dude, we're blessed.
You know,
Michigan just called in Chris Allen from Texas to announce their state qualifier.
Nice.
It cost Justin a tattoo, but that's what it took to get Chris Allen to come announce their races.
Nice.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
He was willing to do it. Justin's willing to get the tattoo. Hey, it's a win-win situation. for
Win-win.
everybody.
I wonder what the tattoo was. Where was the
It was
tattoo?
Moses
Big Mose.
is Tillman's the BMX
Cruise.
cruise.
No way.
Yes.
He's getting it on his freaking
Are you guys
arm.
going on the BMX cruise?
We'll work it out.
My wife's a little bit nervous about COVID. I want to go. I want to go to play fucking dodgeball, and I want to nail Moses Tillman because at the Grands, he tripled at the Grands one year, and I got motoed at that Grands. I didn't race Mo Tillman, but I got motoed at the Grands that year. I want to.
tripled.
He tripled.
God damn
He
it.
won
Al's
everything.
gonna throw the freaking gauntlet.
I want to throw that ball at Mo Tillman's head so bad it's not even funny.
I don't want this to sound wrong, but
We're gonna have to go.
if you and I could
We're
go,
gonna get on a boat in September.
Leave our other halves home. We could probably afford it.
It's not that expensive. It's not that expensive. It's really affordable.
Anita's got it freaking dialed up, dude.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she's rad. I want to go. My wife's all concerned with COVID and being stuck on a boat if somebody gets sick or whatever.
Well, she
I
broke
told
your
her,
ribs last week.
She gives me massages, so
No. She broke your ribs.
She jumped off the couch and did the whole freaking
People's elbow.
Randy Macho Man Savage.
when my
and just
wife
like-
gets mad at me, she doesn't get violent. She gets vocal, and she yells at me in Spanish, and I
she's-
don't fucking know Spanish.
But she's got the dogs, bro. Dude,
She's got the dogs.
She's got backup.
She got
bro.
backup. She got a lot of backup.
Chief.
And it's funny to hear her. Yet when she gets mad, she's like this tall.
Oh.
And she's like, "Patata, charata, coroto, pendejo, patata."
Don't worry, Lydia. I got you.
And it's just pretty funny. I've been listening to it for a couple years now. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And I just whatever.
Still can't figure it out though.
No, I don't know why she married me. She just not very smart, or I don't know.
Feel sorry for you.
Probably, but it's all
I
good.
know that feeling.
Hey.
We're in the same boat.
We're in the same boat.
So what else we got going on, Royball?
Answer's doing good. Answer Army's doing good.
Answer. A big supporter of the
Big
show.
supportive show.
Yeah.
Stick a
John,
fork in him. I ain't got one, but
you know what, John? Not so much Blake. Yeah, because it's under wraps. It's like a concealed deal.
right.
Well, those two could do. Well, okay, so John's rad, right? John, he's just a great dude. Blake is he's a young man learning to run a business, and he's just growing. It's super rad to see this kid in the past couple of years, like where he was at and where he's at now, and just the whole process, right, of just blooming, right? But I tell you what, they couldn't do nothing without Michelle Sanger.
No.
She changed everything in that program from. I mean, I love Ryan Burke. Don't get me wrong. Ryan Burke brought me to the program 9 years ago on S Squared, and I love him. But Michelle changed a whole lot for the ABC for the whole the whole get down, man. And it's funny, and they're such rad people. Like, okay, I'm gonna share some information. I probably get in trouble, whatever. But it's like I got a new bike.
Hey, we're in prime time.
Yeah.
Al.
Okay. Good.
Anything
Everybody should be in
goes,
bed.
bro.
But I got a new bike at the Grands, right? I don't need a new bike. I don't need nothing. Michelle's like, well, you need the oversized 20 mil Yahoo Dahoo carbon hoop disc brake. I'm like, Michelle, I probably don't need that. I'm an old fat guy who I don't train. I mean, I make the mains. I'm in there, but I'm not that guy. She's like, no, you need to be on the good shit.
John said so.
John said so.
That kind of sounds. Like
That's
some
how
of
this
my
family
orders that
is.
I put in.
That's how this family is. they just care about the kids, man, and I'm one of them.
You're not
I'm
a kid,
blessed.
though.
I totally agree. Dude. I'm undeserving of being on the factory answer team. I'm probably the worst rider on the factory answer team, but I do make the mains.
Being a satellite rider, I second that because I'm one of them too.
But but it's a big family. I mean, that team is just a bunch of people that care about each other and that want the best for each other, whether it's in BMX or in life or whatever. Dude, I've been with Michelle. I've had some great long talks with Michelle about relationships. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but Michelle's dating one of my really good buddies from the Marine Corps, Scotty Moreland.
Yep.
And like, we've had just great relationships about getting out and getting into relationships and where we're going and where we're at and what we've learned. Dude, it's just one big family, bro. Answer is a big family.
What about Marie McGilvery?
Yeah. What's that?
Marie
McGilvery? Man, I love Marie. Marie was a great Marie was a great, I don't know, announcer for a long time.
Marie's banging, dude.
Well, she's my
funny.
team manager, right?
She's great.
So Marie told me one time, she's like, hey, Al, you got one job and one job only in this main event. And we were at
Grants
I think we're at
2014.
the Grands. No, this is a long time ago. This is like 2002.
That's before we were partying at the Conleys.
Way
Oh, yeah, that was a good party, actually. That was a good party.
Oh God, we're gonna bring that one up.
So,
Don't worry.
my God.
I still got the receipts for the party. Don't worry.
You still got the trophy from the main, bro.
I do. I did make the main
Exactly.
that weekend.
You
I was
pulled
on the
an Roy Ball.
the Roy Ball training program.
Yeah.
The problem was there is Matt Heaps is the problem because when
Dude,
we got the
Heaps
call
sucks.
from Bellador, and we were in our pajamas in our hotel room.
I remember you showing up in your pajamas.
And then,
I remember.
And then
It was raining.
Bellador's like, come on over. We have alcohol. You just won the ROC. Roybal, let's celebrate. And I'm like, yeah, let's go celebrate. So we get on our bikes. We ride across the parking lot. It's only like, 500 yards?
It's
We're
only
fucking
30
soaking wet, bro.
Give or
30
take.
degrees. And you're wearing flip-flops.
I'm wearing flip-flops in my pajamas. We go to the Connolly's. I drank so much alcohol that night. I had to race next morning. Actually, I think I skipped that first round. That's when they used to do first round Saturdays.
Yeah.
I skipped the first round because I was super hungover. I think I did more than just drink. I partook in some extracurricular activities that
We
day.
all did.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Hey,
but
Yeah.
anyway, it was
The Roy Ball training program.
Yeah,
worked out great.
that was my
got
training program. It was
I,
great.
off that
I
night.
made it out,
So,
bud.
so my team manager that day, his name is George Costa. He was something special, right?
A little
Yeah.
bit.
a little bit. Okay.
So George is like,
Mingled.
I skipped first round, right? I don't make it out. Saturday, I don't even race. I'm like, I'm super hungover. I'm super not feeling it. Matt Heaps, we're drinking all day pretty much. And Matt's like, I make it out second round. So I got second in second round. So basically, I'm the fourth rider out of the moto, right? Then in the eighth, I get fourth. In the quarter, I get fourth.
A lot of fours going on.
In the semi, I get fourth. I'm like a fourth, right? So Costa pulls me over before the main event. He's like, you don't even try. You suck. You get fourth all day. That's all. You just do as much as you can. You're a lazy SOB. And dude, this is my team manager,
remember
bro.
this.
I'm like, fucking George. I'm a lazy SOB. I love that guy.
I get that every once in a while.
I got last in the main. I got last in that. In
You
the,
made the
in
main,
the-
though.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
my
but
cruiser
it wasn't
main.
fourth.
In my no, I got eighth.
Oh, yeah.
In my cruiser main for like the past 7 or 8 years, I've got last every single time in the main. And I don't want to break the streak. Just make the main get eighth. I'm cool. But I want to be on the gate when they say,
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. But you know, whenever we get on the cruiser main, cruiser's usually tough. I mean, Dupree, Gomez, Thompson. There's a lot of guys have been there. They were all double A pro. They were all super legit. That main, there's always somebody like Archibald with a win and only a win. He could have the title. Or one year there was like Hatfield, Dupree, Gomez, Thompson, and Archie were all up for the overall title. And I'm like, yeah, I belong in
Archie's
here with
always up for
these.
the title.
Archie's always up for the title.
He never does it.
Yeah.
Hopefully
yeah.
this year they'll be like, hey, dude, Thunder Midget, dude, because he's got good looks.
You know,
Be like-
if we could get the Thunder Midget's wheels off the ground, he might make a main at the grounds. But until then,
I gotta get out of
A couple
squat
years
midget.
ago, somebody posted something. They're
Squat
like,
rack, dude.
yeah, Rick Carter only jumps out of bed. And
That-
you know
that's
what? You're
true.
damn right
Yeah.
about that.
That's true. That's only when breakfast is freaking
And
getting
trust
ready
me,
to
I
get
when
started.
you
love this
smell
guy.
it, I can smell it sometimes in my room.
I love this guy, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I
I'm
know, I
working
know.
on it, but it's just
I know.
baby steps.
Baby
Maybe you need to
steps.
work with him.
I broke my ribs last weekend, man. It's been
You
8
didn't
days
break
now.
shit.
Dude,
You
yeah,
know,
what's
come
up,
on.
dude? I thought it was at the Kennedy compound.
No,
and
no,
it was
no.
at Watsonville.
Mama
I was at the
worked him
pump
over.
track. I was at the pump track, and like, you know how it is, like when my
You're
kid.
getting ready for a UCI
Wait a
event.
minute. Wait,
No,
he's
no.
getting ready to get worked by
my,
the kids.
my
That's
That's
it.
pretty good
My
shit.
kid was like, and we're riding with a bunch of kids, right? And my kid's like, Dad, you can't do that. And I'm like,
Oh shit,
what the
Wanna
what?
bet?
What do you mean I can't do that?
got
Dad, you can't do that.
dude!
And I'm like, You know what I mean? I'm like, I could do that. I might be old and fat and whatever, but I could still do that.
I gotta go through that bullshit all the goddamn time.
So he went to the ice cream guy, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it right now while he's at the ice cream guy, and then when he comes back, we're like, well, I can probably do it, and then I'll ramp it in front of him, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be more comfortable and confident. And damn, I woke up in that turn, and the lady was like, "Are you okay?"
woke up in
I woke
the
up. I
turn,
took a little
you
nap in
got
the
knocked
turn.
out?
Yeah, I was on the ground. And I was sleeping.
You took a siesta?
I took a nap. and
This is your goddamn training,
and the
Roybal.
first thing I think of is, like I can't breathe. I'm thinking Dustin Ham in Nashville back in 2016, right? I'm thinking I'm broke up. So I roll over, and inside me, I can feel the, you know what I mean?
Like you're taking a bong rip.
When like you're taking a bong rip. You can feel it when you break your ribs. You can feel. You can feel the bird cage moving around. You know what I mean? You can feel it, and you're like.
I've had a couple district moms
Yeah.
freaking give me a hug like that, dude.
Right.
And it's like, lay off me, woman.
Yeah.
Because you still got second round.
So that was it. So then I call my wife, and I'm like, honey, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can drive home. I need some Viking. I need some tequila. I need something. She's like, get home right now. Tú aquí, marata parata corto batata.
Get out of here, dude. Really?
I waited about 20 minutes, caught my breath, we drove home, man.
All right, Lydia.
What a trooper.
Lydia, you're on the next show.
Yeah, we want
call you out on
to
that.
do a lot more fun.
That is some bull
Especially
crap.
throwing
How
Spanish
the hell
out
are you
there.
gonna go and
Come
freaking
on.
treat Al like that?
Because he hasn't
That's
come.
just messed
You should
up.
talk to her about that.
Because he hasn't coming. That's why.
It's gonna happen, dude. Hey, hot tub time machine, it's coming.
Hot tub time
son.
machine.
Next time it
So-
is out. Hot time. Yeah.
Hot tub time
Jesus
machine.
Christ. I swear to God, this show.
We got to wrap this up. Look, it's
we gotta
going
go.
on 3 hours, and the bar is almost closed.
Hey, we're dipping deep. Al, dude, give me
Wait,
some-
one
give me-
question.
give
One
me
question
some of
before
this.
we
Give me some
go.
of this, bro.
Before we go, one question for you.
Yes.
Okay, with Eric Grindle moving to Tennessee pretty soon, California's going to be needing an announcer for the West Coast Nationals. What's up? You throwing in your hat in the mix to be the next guy on the mic at all the Nationals?
USA BMX wanted him.
If
I don't think they know who they want.
If it, with Grindle moving to Tennessee, which, dude, a lot of people from California are moving to Tennessee.
I like Tennessee.
You know?
They're smarter than we
It's a
are.
big state.
California
Been there.
sucks.
Well,
You're
they,
absolutely right.
they have a hell of a half mile over there in Bristol for NASCAR. Okay?
Here we
And
go.
that's where my heartstrings are at.
Yeah.
Hey,
Would
dude,
you?
I'm all in.
Yeah.
It's up to
You know,
Yeah.
you know,
I think you should do it, man. Just give Shannon Gillette or one of those guys a call and email and be like, hey, dude,
I don't think I don't fit the height requirement, dude.
a height record.
You know,
He don't fit the. I'm a BMXer for life, and I've got titles to my name.
Yeah.
and that's what they
Neither
want.
does Grindle.
Yeah, but he just happened to. He
Who's
knows
who's
it.
the voice of our sport? Who's the voice of our sport?
Mike Redmond.
Mike Redman.
By far, and he has all the titles. First,
Why don't we go down to Grand Prix and do him on the show, from his track?
Don't tempt me,
and
son.
get his perspective on the sport, where we're at and where we're going, where we've been.
I'm in.
Dude, that
Let's
would be
do it.
so rad. I was down there about a month ago with Julian,
I
and
seen
we had a
it,
great
dude.
conversation.
I know,
man.
dude. You live
I
my life.
love his
He's the
insight.
voice. I'm sorry. I mean, there's
He's
been
the
a lot
voice
of
of our
guys,
sport.
but Mike has always been there.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Jimmy Monroe. I'm sorry.
Jimmy
a lot of guys don't like him. I love him.
I like Jimmy.
I love Jimmy Monroe.
I don't think he's a great announcer, but I like Jimmy.
He made it interesting.
He made it interesting.
When they paired up, it was.
You know what it was is he knew everybody,
Right.
and that goes a long way.
It does.
Hey,
there-
know who you're talking about.
I like
Why not?
Riley, dude.
I like Riley.
Riley.
Riley,
Jim Riley? Oh,
and
Riley
Riley
is
can talk
deep.
about a
Who
million
doesn't like
different
Jim Riley?
topics. He's a very insightful man. I like Riley.
I mean,
I'll
I
give
don't
it
like
to
the
him.
Chiefs and shit, but you know what?
Oh, now we're getting
Jim
personal.
Riley,
Come
I love
on,
Jim
bro.
Riley.
What about the older announcers? You guys listen to any of the older guys?
Let's
and
go,
kind of
dude.
study him.
You know what? Dorsey was
Well,
Dorsey
Dorsey
was
was
over
there.
there at DeSoto on
Right.
the Friday,
Kid
the
was, not-
Friday
not
week.
the
Yeah,
mom.
no, the mom. Yeah,
The
Mama
mom was
Dorsey.
way better than
You know,
the kid.
Well, I
Brian-
think he's
Brian-
trying to fill some big
Yeah.
shoes. And I think it's impossible.
Brian dipped in over there at DeSoto.
big void field.
DeSoto was a big weekend.
Big.
Yeah, I
306
mean,
motos.
that-
Did you guys ever hear Lenny Baticki?
No.
He's a great announcer. Lister, you guys ever heard of Lister?
I might have when I was a kid,
Yeah.
but
He does
I
some
don't
NASCAR
remember.
stuff.
Yeah.
Lenny
I don't-
Baticki. Look up
Yeah.
Lenny Baticki on
Dude, I'm
NASCAR.
all-
He
I'm
he
all
does some
about
NASCAR.
the NASCAR.
I know.
That's my.
There's
that's
been some
my
good ones.
wheelhouse.
But we're blessed in NorCal. We have 3. I mean, Grindel's really good. I mean, you know, he does a good
Grindel's
job.
got it going on. He's got a
you
couple
do a
of
great
tangent
job.
pro-am.
You pump up all the local kids. You know all the state kids. You know what's going on, where,
Dude,
when, how,
everybody
who.
loves
Yeah,
Outward.
but you
That's
know what,
right,
Al?
that's right.
I can't do it without you, Jim.
Everybody loves
like
Outward.
honestly.
Yeah, my time came and went, and I had a good run,
ain't
and
come and
I'm
went,
ready.
dude.
I'm ready to.
Yeah, but dude, you still
You
got
ain't
the
passing
underwear
me.
model figure, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, I still look good in
For
underwear.
who?
Ask my
Underwear
wife.
for who? For big and tall?
We're gonna. Chris Beers has an answer phone.
Oh,
Let's
that's right.
let's
right.
close. Let's close on that.
Okay,
Let's close
we're
on that.
going.
But
Hey
yeah,
guys, thank you
yeah,
very much.
dude.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
Al,
de-
thank you for
definitely.
showing up.
Definitely.
I don't like you, but I
open
love
for
you.
anything,
Hey, can I close with my closing from announcing all the time?
dude.
Go ahead,
Al,
go ahead.
All right.
you have my blessing, bro.
Hey, you guys out there, be good, be safe. BMX, and don't forget to put God first. You'll never come in second. Ciao, we out.
Sweet.
All right, guys. Hey, that's gonna do it for our show tonight. Mikey, Mikey, 1 a.m., bro.
Off the
with,
chain.
with everybody we had tonight.
It don't get much better.
It doesn't.
I almost want to quit for freaking next weekend, dude.
I don't.
Because you know what?
Like,
it's
what-
good. It's
what-
good. It's
what
good to
can
get.
we do?
We'll figure it out before Saturday.
We need a game plan.
We'll figure it out. Hey, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show
Exactly.
and our guests. Thanks to Aaron Goodwin. Thanks to Chris from Al Hardines.
Aaron
All our
Goodwin,
guests.
John Blake Sawyer over there. Answer
Answer squared.
Ryan Poley, Bummer BMX.
Gate 9.
Gate 9.
Justin
All
Tompkins,
Things
ATB.
BMX, Chris Allen.
Chris
over there,
Beers, Chris
and
Allen.
Chris Beers.
Sorry, my
Everybody. Dude.
yeah.
Just, hey,
Thank you.
we,
Hey, the
like,
satellite pattern's going
we
away.
couldn't, in all honesty, Mike, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Nope. Thank you, Aaron Goodwin.
For 1 year.
Yes.
Like,
Aaron Goodwin, we appreciate your time and efforts, and
definitely,
our
Aaron.
show will be better from now on because of it.
Dude,
Okay.
Randy, Bubba
Aaron's
Black,
got to go to bed. He's past his bedtime.
you know
Thanks,
what?
guys.
Mike, God bless you, brother.
I love you, brother.
And you know what?
I wouldn't even want to do it without you.
I swear to God, dude. Get it going. All right,
We're on.
guys.
Good
Hey,
night, boys.
Everybody have
Girls,
a great Easter.
Have a great Easter.
You know what? Be safe.
We'll see you next weekend.
Yes. Thank you
Night.
to all our guests.
Bye, camera.